Okie dokie, let's get our Nebulous fleet command on. Hey TRM, I've been reading what you put in the Nebulous chat on the Discord, and I am a little bit intimidated. How is the audio? Is the music from the game too loud? Am I coming through okay? I want to jump on the Discord chat as well, so hopefully that will come to 2. Alright. Well, Weevil says there's a lot of people playing right now, so multiplayer sounds like it's also very scary. I'm gonna jump in the wardrobe. So shipbuilding first. So how's everybody doing today? I hope you are doing well. You've already made a 1-point missile crash test. That sounds scary. Game audio is too quiet? Wyatt. Hey Lumi, how's it going? Let's turn up the game audio a little bit because this music's great. Jumping up to there, see how that goes. One thing that does put me off is the dialogue. Even though I love it in this game, it does overwhelm me. Okay. So, hey Diana, what I need to do, first of all, is I need to build some ships because I don't have any fleets built at the moment. The only fleet I have, I think, is that fleet I flew with last time. Okay, I've got some stuff in here, but it's all out of date. It's all pretty bad. So I'm gonna do what I always do when a game gets an update, and I'm actually gonna delete everything. So just bear with me while I delete these ships. Exactly, they're probably broken, they probably don't work. Rather than trying to refix something that doesn't work anymore, I'm going to build a new fleet. I don't want to spend too long building a fleet. I'm going to leave the starter fleets on here. I think there's a new fleet that's been added, isn't there? Or these have all been updated. The Hemlock fleet, that looks new. Okay, let's build a new fleet. So to start with, one thing I noticed that you pointed out, TRM, is that there are now modifiers on some of the ships, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, I can see here we've got flank damage probability minus 20% on the Sprinter. We've got flank damage probability minus 15% on the Rains. Missile programming channels +1, so that means it can program 2 missiles at once rather than 1. The Keystone has overheat damage chance beam minus 75%, power plant efficiency plus 25%, missile programming channels +1. So it just cements the role of the Keystone as the beam destroyer. That makes sense. Vauxhall has missile programming channels +2. Axford has missile programming channels +2. Solomon doesn't get any modifiers because it's just a big beefy boy. Right, so if you want to play with missiles, you're kind of looking at a Vauxhall and Axford. That's what it feels like. Yeah, I see you just put that in chat while I've been talking about it, which is good that we're on the same page. So from what I understand is, and I've literally just woken up, so I know this has been out for about like what 5-6 hours. People know what's going on really well. I don't, so I'm coming on board here. By default, a ship can program and fire 1 missile at a time without no modules. If you've got a Keystone, a Vauxhall, an Axford, or Rains, they can program additional missiles at the same time to launch. So there's no more swarms of missiles coming out of your ships unless you really build your ship around extra modules to do that. So I think we're going to slam down on Axford, which is actually my favorite chassis in the game, even though it's not maybe the best chassis in the game. I just like this chassis. So we're going to slap down an Axford, and then we need to think about what we're going to put on it, right? I want to build 3,000 points worth of ship, and I don't want to take too long. Yeah, GG2, it is looking very weird. It's looking very scary. I'm actually glad to step away from High Fleet for just a morning, because I may be losing a little bit of sleep on how on earth I'm going to get through this campaign. Alright, first of all, the most important thing we need for our flagship is a name. And I think I quite like calling my flagship the Admiral Dowd. We could set up... Okay, that's just... I thought it was that we could set up color patterns. So we've got the Admiral Dowd. This will be our flagship. We've obviously got a lot of mounts on this hull. Now, there's some new stuff going on here. I think there's some new components. So look, this looks like things have been split up a little bit better than they were before. Strike Planning Center, missile programming speed plus 60%. So I don't know how long it takes to program a missile, but that's plus 60% on that. Okay? That's the only thing I noticed that's new under components. If we check under modules, supplementary radio amplifiers, no, they're not new. Here's the size of missiles. So different size missiles take different amounts of times. Okay. The Scryer Missile ID System. The S-32 is a missile defense and support system which uses a mixture of dedicated sensors placed around the hull as well as the warship's own integrated radar panels to determine the capabilities of incoming missiles in order to defend against them. Capabilities of identified missiles will be automatically tagged to the threat sensor's track. Additionally, the Scryer can directly integrate with a point defense system control systems of the host warship to determine what decoys need to be fired in order to counter a given threat, preventing a waste of limited resources. That seems like a very important. That seems like a very important sensor module that you can't miss out on. Reach with Smart Shaft, okay? Never even encountered Smart Shaft. What else we got here? Anything new here? Missile programming interface, missile parallel interface, missile programming speed plus 35%. By using parallel programming bus instead of a simpler and cheaper serial bus, the weapon control system is able to program target information into a given missile much faster. This significantly decreases the amount of time between issuing an order to fire and when it actually leaves the ship. Missile programming bus, plus 1 missile programming channels, missile programming channels plus 2. Okay, so we can add more channels, which... on first glance, Crash Test, I 100% agree with you. It looks like you can't live without the scryer. It looks very important. Okay, that looks like all that's different there. Obviously, the big thing is this big button here, the Missile Designer. Now, what's the best way to design missiles? Is it better to put the launchers on your ship too, so that it will tell me they'll pop up my currently in fleet, or do I want to make my own missiles first? I probably want to build my ship first, right? Obviously, I want to play with some missiles here, but I don't like to rely on missiles solely. So what I'm thinking here is we need to decide, is this Axford going to be a gun Axford? Is it going to be a railgun Axford? Or is it going to be a beam Axford? Well, it's not going to be a beam Axford. That's not going to happen. What we are going to do is we are going to add a keystone to the fleet. And we're going to have a beam keystone, because I like a beam keystone in the fleet. That's a pretty easy build. We'll slap on a... At least to start with, we'll slap on a beam cannon. We'll probably add a missile launcher or two. Hey, Brill, how's it going? And then we'll also add in some missiles. But for the Axford, it's a choice really between gun or railgun. What has the Axford got going for it? It's faster than the what's the name of the battleship again? I always forget. It's faster than the Solomon. I don't want to spend too long building a ship. I always want to get into the game, but I don't have a fleet to play. And I don't want to download somebody's fleet because... then I won't know what my fleet does. So I'm going to try and get through this quickly, but we're going to do some shipbuilding for at least the first little bit of this, unfortunately. What do we got? We've got one 8x7x8. The ships have front thrusters to decelerate, Slumzink. The only way really to decelerate quickly is to flip over or fire front thrusters. So the front thrusters are to decelerate the ship, or reverse the ship, I guess, if it's at a standstill. There are actually lots of little thruster packs all over the ship. You see these little foregangs that are everywhere. They're also for helping to turn the ship as well. You've got them in the back as well. Go for it, bro. That's why I'm sitting in Discord chat, literally to have a chat about ships. Just be aware that you will be on stream when you chat. And if anyone's in there right now and you can't hear me, it's because I'm using... Can you hear me, bro?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Cool. And can someone in chat tell me if Brill is coming in over stream? Yeah, you might want to mute me in on the stream. Just so you don't hear me twice. Okay, so first of all, we need to look...
mute the stream.
Cool. We need to look at this 8x7x8 slot. I think that's the first one you want to build out. And the only thing you can put on there is what? The Mark 68 and the Mark 82. I'm trying to decide if I want to make this a railgun or a cannon. Axford. I think do I want it to be standoff? Because it's an Axford, it's not really as beefy as a Solomon. But I do like the idea of a Solomon. But then I want to use some extra missile channels. We're going to go for a railgun mount, I think. We can fit one Mark 82 on there. If I want to go all out, I can also fit another 2 Mark 81s. What I'm worried about is diluting the ship too much, because if we've got the railguns, we obviously need the railgun modules. So I just wanted to push to talk to you. Let me just turn that off for the moment, actually.
Oh, hello.
Right, you should just hear me talking now. Hey, Tweda, how's it going? So I'm thinking the railguns. The problem with the railguns, obviously, is that means that the Piotr... I know I'm going to spell this wrong, so someone can correct me on my spelling. What is it?
You need to move the O and the T.
That's a great start. What is it? We'll just call it the Piotr for now. This is a close combat ship because it's got a beam laser. So then having a railgun, a heavy cruiser probably defeats the purpose unless I can ambush with this. Let's leave it as is. All right. What do we want for missile launchers? So I want PD. Definitely going to need some PD. I noticed there are 2 new PD modules as well, but they don't fit in a 2x2 slot. We've got the Sarissa and the Stonewall. So the Stonewall is a double-barreled flak turret, which sounds excellent. And the Sarissa is a coil gun with a range of what, 6 kilometers?
Whereabouts?
Okay. So that also seems really important because it can kill missiles before they engage their second stage if they're sprinters.
You will want to keep in mind it's only got one piece of ammo and then one in the autoloader and then an 8-second reload.
An 8-second reload. Wow.
So you're looking at 2 shots quickly, followed by a long 8-second reload for the full, well, to get more shots in the barrel. That's a downside and a half. But the upside is the range. This is not for close range point defense. It's for sniping at the missiles at long range at about 6 kilometers, or at least as soon as you can spot them.
I notice it has its own integrated FC as well, which is nice. I'm going to try.
Something like this is what you'll also be using that missile identification for, because obviously you don't want to be sending a Sarissa onto like size 1 ripostes that are just flying in to mess with you.
That makes sense.
So yeah, meanwhile the other point defense are all like close range point defense. So
I think 2 Sarissas, and then we've got to have to, if we're mounting Sarissas, we need to mount a Scryer.
Would be sensible.
And then I think I want a combination of what, Aurora? No. Oh, so you can't put. I'm actually running low on slots, which is interesting. Because I want to mount at least 1 launcher. So I've got 2 3x4x3s for a launcher. And then I've got the 2x2x2s, which I want to mount probably defenders on. I'm going to try and use defenders to see how good they are with the update. Because they should have received some significant buffs from what I understand. So what can I fit into a 3x4x3? We've got a CLS-3, that's the canted missile launcher system. We've got the VLS-123, which can only mount size 1 missiles. The VLS-146, which can only mount size 1 missiles. The CLS-3 can only mount size 3. The VLS-2 can mount size 2. And the VLS-3 can mount size 3. Okay. We probably want to put a VLS-2 on there. Although I heard somewhere that you could make offensive size 1 missiles now. Which
you can, but they're not going to be very long range. And given that this is going to be you're better off on 2s or 3s.
Alright, let's mount a VLS-2 then. We'll go from there. So that's 1 VLS-2 on the ship. That's a side-mounted VLS-2, which I'm not super happy with. Where is it? Yeah, it's a side-mounted VLS-2. Oh, that's right. It doesn't have a... Okay, I can see it barely through the side there. So now if I go to Missile Designer, I can... Curling Fleet, no missiles added. But I have a missile launcher. Oh, okay, so I can click on capacity.
So you create new, and then you can select a base design.
Right, okay, so I've got the choice between... I've got the Tempest as my base design, or the Cyclone, which is a hybrid missile, right. So the Tempest... what is the difference between the Tempest and the Cyclone? Hybrid
Tempest
missiles...
is the normal size 2 missile, whereas the Cyclone is a long-range size 1 missile.
Right.
But it's a size 2 in total.
Alright, we'll start with the Tempest body, and then here we get into the craziness of the missile designer. This is nuts. I love this. Hey Nathan Orwell, how's it going? Aurora's only target sprint missiles now, Razorback. That's really interesting.
Oh, what?
Someone in chat just said that Aurora's only target sprint missiles. Target sprinting missiles.
Oh wow, that's a big nerf.
Okay.
Shoot, the battleship I run has mostly
Auroras. Oh no.
Oh.
That's why.
Yes.
That's why I deleted everything, because I'm like, I'm not going to rely on anything that I've already built. I need to relearn the game, basically. Okay, so I can now alter the engine configuration, which doesn't change the points cost of the missile. That's good to know. So I've got burn duration, top speed, and maneuverability. At the moment, it's set to the middle. Then I can add a warhead, a guidance package, and a tracking system, or I guess this is an upgrade. All right.
So you can have either multiple tracking systems, so you can have a primary and a redundant, or you can have a tracking system and one of those green little upgrades which have various different properties, or you can just have a tracking system.
All right. So
And
you
then
could make
use that
some
blank.
really expensive missiles by the looks of it. Like if
Yes.
I wanted a wake homing seeker and an electro-optical sensor and cruise guidance. Yeah, okay, so I made a 13-point missile. I haven't even put a warhead on it yet. That's amazing.
Oh, wow.
I love the idea of incredibly expensive missiles. All right. Looks like there's 4 different warhead types, but I quickly read through earlier the HE frag and the HE frag. These two don't actually do anything in the game right now because they don't penetrate ship hulls, from what I understand.
Well, they are point defense, so they're what they have on the ripostes.
They're riposte, okay.
So that you understand a little bit, if you click on the riposte on the saved missiles, you can load the template and you can have a look
you can
at
see
that
what it's made from.
missile. Exactly.
Gotcha.
So you can do the same thing with the other missiles, so you can understand how they're built.
Got it. Cool. I want to remove the missile from my design.
Yep. If you just remove the missile at the top, and then it just gets rid
Okay.
of.
So let's add. So we've basically got HE impact or HP kinetic penetrators. We can finally have KH-15Ps down. That's right. We actually can, because apparently the radar homing missiles are much better. And one thing I really like the look of are the wake homing seekers, which are engine. What's the word? Well,
they're heat seekers.
Heat seekers. Thank you. Yeah, they're heat seekers. Hey, Lightning Dragon, how's it going? So, right. So HE impact is how many points? HE impact is 0.25 points. Penetrating is 2 points. That's a big up. So that there's no stat to tell me how much it can penetrate, sadly.
There is. On the left-hand side, you've got damage, and you can see that it's, in this case, 60 centimeter with the normal HE, and then 1,200 hit points, not horsepower.
I can see that when you add the penetrator, it shows that it'll penetrate 150 centimeters of armor.
So the penetrator is a 2-step explosion. So it's got the actual penetrator, which does damage based on the speed of the warhead. So
because it's a kinetic hit.
Exactly. So if the missile's going fast, it penetrates more armor, and then the explosive has less to penetrate. Now, the explosive is bloody massive on here, so
it's huge.
You don't necessarily need to worry about the.
One thing someone in chat, Razorback, just pointed out in chat is that the faster missiles go, the higher the damage they do. And missiles, you can actually set up missiles with extreme speed to just massively over-penetrate the hull. I also noticed that you can resize the engine component of a missile. So this missile now has a top speed of 350 meters per second for 12,000 meters.
So they basically just become railguns.
Seeking railguns.
Railguns, yes.
You could even take the charge off to save some points.
Yeah.
This is a 2-point missile.
You could just have loads of them. Oh god.
You could probably.
I'm getting so Expanse vibes from that design. Just punching straight through a ship. Oh god.
You could do it with ripostes as well. Ripostes have a 12,000 meter range.
Oh wow.
You can trick a missile, which you can't do to a railgun. That's right. Honestly, this is a bit overwhelming. This is a lot. There's a lot going on here. All right, let's not go crazy. Let's not go too crazy. Let's keep it simple. All right. Let's remove this. Let's just create a new size 2. What was the size 2 one? The Tempest. Right. Let's just go for the basic size 2 missile. We'll leave it on the basic engine configuration. We'll go for an HE, just a standard HE impact detonator. We'll go to choice between direct guidance, symbols from a missile guidance system. This avionics package guides the missile in a straight line towards a target that has been acquired by the missile's own seeker, or this cruise guidance. A more advanced form of missile guidance that is capable of following a complex waypoint path. Okay, I know for a fact that as much as I would love to set waypoints, I am terrible at doing it in the middle of combat. So I'm going to equip direct guidance for now. Now I can set the avionics configuration. Okay, so I can choose whether this is I can set whether it's a defensive or defensive missile. And if I set this defensive, I can choose what threat it fires at. I can choose the size of the salvo that gets fired. And I can choose the priority on what to fire at. I can choose the launch type. I can hot launch or cold launch the missiles. So hot launch missiles engage their engines immediately if you're doing so with if you're knife fighting with missiles. Otherwise, cold launch missiles will wait until they've got an unobstructed line of sight to their target before engaging the missiles. I can set their search behavior. If they lose their target, they'll either begin searching for a new target or self-destruct. I can choose their terminal maneuver. Set the type of evasive maneuvers on the missile perform on its terminal approach to the target. None of the missile will fly directly towards the target and make no attempt to evade defensive fire. Weave. The missile will weave from 5 to side. Corkscrew. The missile will spiral into the target. And I can choose the trajectory preference. Controls the approach angle the guidance system will try to maintain. Free approach. The missile will fly directly towards the target wherever it is and with no consideration for attack geometry. Minimum angle. The guidance system will try to minimize the angle between the missile's position and the line between its launching ship and the target. This usually results in a head-on approach for hostile missiles. That seems like the better option. Okay, so we'll leave that as it is, although we will add a corkscrew. Does this add more points? It does. So adding terminal maneuvers actually increases the point cost of the missile. Okay. Then I need to add a command, a receiver of some kind. I've got a command receiver. Hang on, I didn't mean to actually go to equip that. Command receiver. Command-guided missiles are steered by communication signal from the launching ship. Direct them towards a sensor track that the ship holds. These seekers are extremely difficult to defeat through soft kill methods and cannot be decoyed, requiring the command signal itself to be jammed or the launching ship destroyed. Note, validation seekers have no benefit for command-guided seekers, as they are only following steering commands and do not require a target of their own. So this is your old-fashioned, I've got a lock on you, I'm launching missiles at you. There really does Razorback.
One click.
Okay, fixed active radar seekers. This is our other option that we've had before. Active radar seekers find targets by sending out bursts of radio waves listening for the return, but they can be jammed really easily. 2,000 meter range on the radar on the fixed active radar seeker. Then there's a steerable active radar seeker, which, from what I understand, gives it a larger field of view to detect targets. Field of view 40 degrees, field of view 50 degrees. Well, that doesn't work how I thought it is then. Steerable, yes. Steerable, no. What does steerable mean in this?
I think what that means is that the actual seeker head is able to twist and turn to actually find the target.
Yes, I see
so
that.
A bigger cone of looking in.
It has a smaller field of view than the fixed active radar seeker, but it has a 12 degree steering angle. So you're right, it can turn to find its target. Okay.
Yep.
Which also means it can.
The actual head can turn to find the target rather than the missile turning.
It sounds like you need this if you're using things like corkscrew maneuvers to get to your target, or yeah, because then there's also the steerable extended active radar seeker, which has a 5,000 meter range. Then there's the fixed semi-active radar seeker. So this is semi-active. So this is looking for. It's looking for radar that is painted by a friendly target. Semi-active radar homing seekers look for continuous ray of radar illumination on a target. So this is what you would use your spotlights to identify the target.
Yes, this is what they have on the Gale class missiles, which are the one where you need a spotlight.
Now here's the ones that I'm really excited for: the fixed anti-radiation seekers, which are your Wild Weasel SEAD anti-radar missiles, your KH-15Ps, because they will home in on enemy radiated energy.
Mm-hmm.
These seekers also make excellent validators, allowing the missile to discriminate between a ship and a decoy like chaff by checking for radio emissions. So as long as the enemy have radar active on the target, which I think most players would do all the time, these will find their target. But they can't they'll probably home in on friendly ships if they hit them first, which I, as we all know, am very good at doing, is hitting my own ships with radar-seeking missiles. Lightning Dragon. I do not know my American military plane equipment Lightning Dragon. All I know is the Wild Weasel in Wargame Red Dragon fires radiation-seeking missiles, and it's great for killing Tukuskas.
Yeah, lightning. So, aim 7, that's your heat seekers. Aim 9, that's your lock-on, active lock-on. So I don't think they were. I don't know of a semi-active missile.
Cool.
But I don't think it was the aim 9s or 7s. Well, definitely not the 7s. Oh, okay.
Electrical compass. This is literally this. Wow. Okay, this is an expensive piece of equipment, but this is a camera tracking system.
Yeah.
Impossible to decoy. You can't spoof it.
Grey Wiz, aim 7s are the sidewinders.
I think aim 7 is semi.
I've gotten mixed around, haven't I? Damn. I'm half asleep.
Oh, good. Electro-optical seekers are cameras with advanced imaging processing algorithms allowing to pick out targets with a great accuracy. These seekers are nearly impossible to decoy. So this is the kind of thing you probably want to invest on your really big torpedoes, I think. This is your missile.
I mean, it's the same equipment that they have on the Javelin missiles.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
Real world.
Yeah, okay, that's a big deal missile. And then finally there's a wake homing seeker, which will home in on enemy. I want to try this out. I'm going to have a wake homing seeker on my missiles. I want to see if that works. Then, oh, actually, I put that in the wrong place.
It does, but it is susceptible to flares,
Susceptible
which are
to
a
flares.
new type of chaff that's been added in.
Yeah.
And then we've got our second, so I can put a second component on, or I can put one of these on. So I've got a cold gas bottle, which bottle of high compressed cold gas is supplement the ejection charge for cold launch missiles and early maneuverability for all missiles. Increase the maneuverability of a missile during the thruster push off. So just get your missiles ready to go faster. Decoy launcher launches 3 decoys when it gets close to the enemy. Cluster decoy launcher launches 6 decoys when it gets very close to the enemy. Costs 30 points.
Holy.
Fast startup module
is for your torpedoes.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm going to build the Mark Sayedi Special, the like 600-point torpedo next, and it's going to have a cluster decoy launcher on it. Okay, the fast startup module, additional component for the control system which constantly checks the missile status. So this program's faster but gives it a chance to fail. Interesting. Hardened skin, okay, a little bit harder for PD to destroy. Radar absorbent coating, hard to detect on radar. Self-screening jammer, a low-power radar jammer which disrupts the tracking radius of point defense. Amazing. Boosted self-screening jammer has a longer range by the looks of it. Yeah, no? More power? Yeah, more power. Okay. So I think we're just going to keep this as a 4-point missile, weight keeping. I'm not going to add anything else to it. It's going to be a really boring missile. So we're just going to call this Heat Seeker. What do we call this? We'll call this the Heat Seeker.
The only question I would have is, does it have enough range? Because if
this
is going to be on our railgun vessel, we may need to increase the size of the
It has a range
engine.
of 9,919 meters. Let me just quickly check what the range on the railgun is again. You have to check from the ammo, don't you? Because it doesn't tell you the range on the gun, which is something that I always get frustrated by. No, it doesn't.
The range is 20 kilometers.
I've just read the description for the Pila torpedo description. Have a read of that.
Where's that?
It's in Missile Designer. Just create a new one and then just have a look at have a read of the description for the Pilum torpedo. The yellow stuff.
The fluff. Space Guided Torpedo, Mark 300 common broadband guidance system. Not everybody just calls them Pilums. Not satisfied until he mounted on every platform imaginable. The brass demanded munitions that could field enough of a payload to crack open fortress stations like a tin can. The Naval Office, in return, brought out an oversized metal tube filled with high-grade explosives. Everybody thought it was a joke, you know? Most of the space for propellant was replaced by payload to cut costs. The Naval Office stripped out the high-agility thruster rig. Slow, difficult to aim, none of the usual Doctrine of Alliance missile design to be found here. Everyone changed their tune, though, when the frigate ANS Heavy Burden limped back into port, the only survivor after the entire flotilla was ambushed and destroyed by a Grasnovian task force? We've never heard of the Grasnovians before. All tubes empty. Admiral Winchester personally checked out the scene and expected some kind of mess of rocks and shell casings, but only found kilometers of open black, crowded with the broken remains of 10 Novi and Lucille class heavy cruisers, each with one torpedo strike right in the midships. Cool.
Yeah.
And there's the
It was really just a thing about oversized metal tube filled with high-grade explosives that just got me.
So this is the Atl. This is a 2-stage missile. It's got a big engine and a small engine. So what we could do for this one is set it up with a slow big burn duration, and then this is top speed like crazy. 1,000 meters per second for 3,000 meters at a range of 24,000 meters. We probably don't even need an explosive for that. But let's put a kinetic penetrator on that. Now let's give it a electro-optical seeker. We're going to give it a cluster decoy launcher. We're going to give it a radar absorbent coating. And we're going to give it direct guidance. We're going to give it a corkscrew terminal maneuver. We're going to give it cold launch, offensive. This is my 78. This is the Sayedi Special.
Oh wow!
I can't actually fit that whole name in by the looks of it. I'm just gonna call it the Sayedi Special. This is a 78-point torpedo.
Put the cruise guidance on.
77. It's actually cheaper. Lumi's pointing out that it might need more maneuverability for the second stage. You are right, Lumi, because I put it on full top speed. Let's do a little bit of this then. So that's a top speed of 1,000 meters. Let's drop it down to, what, 800 meters per second?
Just 800, you know, whatever.
That's all we need, right? So it's going to take
Barely moving
a long...
at that stage.
It's going to take a long time to cruise to target, and then it's going to just come out of nowhere. There you go, 801.
Yeah.
What do we think? Is this ridiculous? Can I even afford to put this on any of my ships?
You could probably afford to put it on
Alright, we need
one destroyer, that's your entire fleet.
We need a CLS-3 for this, or do we need a VLS-3?
Ooh,
20 points.
Oh yes, you
They're
would.
both-
It's size 3.
They're both 20 points. This is insane now. Alright, so I want to load my CLS-3 can mount 4 of these for a total of a
You
lot
would
of
probably
points.
want to use a VLS-3.
Not a
The
CLS.
CLS is a canted, so that they are better for firing hot.
Okay. I want to cold. No,
So
I want to.
the
These are cold.
idea-
I want to cold launch these.
Yes. So the idea with
Oh,
the
these are better for hot
CLS
launching. I get you. I get you.
Exactly. So you would put close range torpedoes in there, which are set to hot launch, so they'll go out as fast as
Okay.
physically possible, probably in the middle of fire.
Floof, we are making missiles that cost more than warships, is what we're doing. What colors do you want, Slums? What color? We might go back and recolor. Okay, let's get the rest of the ship built. Let's get the fleet. Let's get into a game. So I'm gonna throw down some defenders. I've got defenders and sarissas. I actually like to mix defenders and rebounds usually. So we've got 2 defenders, 2 rebounds, 2 sarissas. So it can sit hopefully at range, railgun away. I think if you put the anti-radiation model, it would make it harder for the enemy to spot it. I thought it had an anti-radiation module.
No, you put the chaff.
Radar. I thought the radar. Oh, you mean the self-screening jammer? Yeah. Okay. Let's put the boosted self-screening jammer on then. Let's make it 88 points per missile.
Oh. You put cruise guidance on? Oh yeah, you have.
Not that I can actually use cruise guidance because I'm actually incredibly bad at plotting waypoints.
Same here. It took me so long to actually complete the tutorial for doing that.
I'm actually going to switch with direct guidance because honestly, I just don't have the micro for it at this point.
Yeah, if we go back to direct guidance, and we'll need to update the terminal maneuvers.
Thank you. The corkscrew it in. Offensive cold, resume search, corkscrew minimum angle. Cool. Okay, everything's done there. It weirds me out that there's no save button to like confirm this is what I want missile to do. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get some of these standard missiles, these 4-point heat seekers in our other launcher, which would fit 16, so let's just fit 16 on here. Okay, we now need to actually make this ship work, because at the moment it is an absolute trash fire. Let's get... I want a... Now, if I remember right, most shots tend to hit center of mass, so you want to put stuff that's going to not really be a problem if it gets destroyed in the middle. So I'm going to fit my my magazine probably in the 6x1x8 at the front of the ship. And I'm going to make that a reinforced magazine. And then in here, we need to load quite a lot of stuff. We need sand shots, which is the what we use for the coil gun. We need...
Yeah, that's the 50mm coil gun rounds.
20mm slugs for the defender. We need AP rail sabo rounds for the railguns, and we need flak rounds for the flak cannons. I don't know if we're going to have enough room in this. Right, you say that the sand shot is very slow firing, so we probably don't need a lot of these. Probably maybe 100? That's maybe too little. We'll just play with that for the moment. The 20mm we need a ton of. Actually, let's go for the railgun rounds of 300mm. The nice thing about these is you can just carry so many of them. Let's say if I take 2,000, which is way over, that's way too many. Okay, can't take that many. Let's take 250 railgun rounds to start. Let's take 500 flak rounds, which takes no room. Let's take 2,000. Right, that's nowhere near enough. So let's bump that up to 350 on railgun rounds. Let's bump that up to 5,000 on slugs. Let's bump that up to 1,500 on flak rounds. Let's bring this up to 500, just so we don't have to run out. We've still got tons of room. How many railgun rounds do we need here? We're firing 4 railgun rounds in one salvo. So 350 rounds would keep us firing for what? Can we get that up to, say, 700?
You can just increase it using Control or Shift to increase it by tens and hundreds, respectively.
We can fit 601 railgun rounds if we want to fill the magazine up. I can see if there's a template Razorback, thank you. Let's go with that. I'm not going to spend a lot of time working on my stuff right now. Right, we've got our scryer. What do we want for an engine? This ship does not need to be particularly fast. Do we want to go with prowlers? I never really used the prowler. I might just stick with standard drives on the ship. It doesn't need to be fast to do anything particular. I might just go with 2 FM2000s. I've got FM500. Wait a minute, it's a 500. But this is okay. We've already got one 500 on here. This is only a 6x6 slot. I thought this was a bigger slot. We even want a second engine then. God, it takes so long to build a ship. I actually love it. I'm trying to do this fast. I know it's taking forever. Let's also put these in a group together. What I like to do with my weapon groups is put the range of the weapon on the group name.
Ah, that's a good point.
Just to give me a quick reminder. All right, I'm trying to build a 3,000 point fleet, and most of it has been spent on 4 torpedoes.
Oh, wow.
Let's get some DC lockers on this ship. We'll get them in bits that aren't going to get destroyed. So we'll put a. How do you do this again? You want one rapid DC locker, and then you want a bunch of large DC lockers, is what if I remember right. Or you... We'll get a large DC locker here. This is for a brawling ship, though. I don't really want this to brawl. Do I care about a strike planning center? Not really. I also don't need to fill everything. I need to remember that. Magazine sprinklers. Launcher deluge system. An emergency system integrated with vertical sub-missile launchers which fills the entire launch with water so the spread of fire to ammunition. What radar does this currently have? This has a frontline radar, which is fine. I know this ship isn't finished, it needs stuff. I'm just aware that we've been streaming for almost an hour now and I haven't actually played the game yet. Let's leave that for the moment. What are we streaming? Not enough crew and we're low on power. So let's make sure we've got enough power plants. Let's chuck in a F4 800 reactor in that 6x6. That gets us still over power. So let's add a... somewhere off the middle. Do we have any slots left off the middle? Let's add a... what's it called? We can't mount it in that slot. A plant control center gets us plus 20% efficiency. That gets us in power. Oh, but intelligence centers now tell you how much point defense they have left. Interesting. Let's also add in some crew quarters. Where are crew quarters? Berthing. Okay, so this ship is technically ready to fight, even though it's an absolute bonfire. Alright, now it's on to the Pyotr. The Pyotr is a little bit more of a traditional build. I want to add onto this a launcher. I want to add some sea whiz, and I probably want a gun maybe as well. Or do we just want the beam laser? We probably just want the beam laser, right? Just looking at how many slots I've got here. So these are going to be sea whiz. Let's get some defenders in there. One on the top, one on the bottom. What I would like to try out on this ship is the new double-barreled flat cannon. So let's get some stone walls on here, on the sides. And then we've got 2 3x4x5s left. We'll make one of them a... I quite like to put a Mark 64 on these ships. And we'll make the other one a VLS 2 launcher. We can take some more heat seekers on that. Or we can try a different type of missile. Alright, let's get... What are we thinking? Should we build a new missile or just take the heat seekers? We could try the Cyclones. I do like these 2-stage missiles a lot. So this has a very big rear engine, a very small sprint engine. Decent size for explosive. These are 6 points each. Cheap spam missiles lightning. Okay, let's build some cheap spam missiles then. Let's get rid of this. Now, one thing we could do here is the Keystone does need to get pretty close to its target because it's the beam laser. So we could probably try and make an offensive size 1 missile and just play with that. If we get HE impact charges on these and we just put direct guidance and what's a decent... Maybe go with a receiver. And we can just paint the target. Which we need to slightly rechange the ship up. More power. We could go for all speed. What's the top speed? 300 meters per second in 0.6 seconds and just rely on the kinetic charge to destroy the target. Top range is 5,000 meters. I don't know if these are great or not. Let's try them out.
Well, it's got 15 centimeters of armor pen.
That's with the explosive. Because if I pull this down, the armor pen goes up. So I don't know what the speed... Because the only reason I'm thinking about this is Razorback in chat is saying the faster a missile is, it just has kinetic penetration anyway? Or is that only if you mount a kinetic penetrator? Because now it's saying...
I'm assuming it's to do with the kinetic penetrator.
But then if I slow the missile, if I have less charge, the kinetic penetrator has more armor penetration. So I think I misunderstood what they're saying. I think you're right. We'll just go with HE impact for these. And we'll go with slightly faster engines. So this has 22 centimeters of armor pen. Okay, you can't make them follow another missile, sadly. I'm just going to go with guidance. I'm going to use these penetration swarmer missiles for this ship. They're probably going to be terrible. Oh, I can't mount them. Because I need a... I thought I put them in a VLS 2, but do I need to put them in a VLS 1? Yeah, I do. Okay, they actually fit. Because I didn't use the 2-stage, that's right. So I can actually take 46 of these, which is insane. But there's no way I'll be able to fire that many because I can't program that many. Oh, there's so much to consider now.
Yeah, that was kind of that was why I was plonking all that stuff in the chat in the Discord. Because it's so complicated.
It's so complicated. Let's take like 10 of these, which seems like a waste, but whatever. Right, let's get this ship built, and then we'll just add a frigate to do some scouting for us. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this defender off, and I'm going to add an illuminator. The spotlight's probably the best one for this. And we'll just call this... what's the range on the Mark 64 again? 7.5 kilometers. And then we need the beam cannon gets its own group. What's the range of the beam cannon again? 6,000 meters. Okay. So it's all kind of... Every weapon on this ship has a similar range. Now we need a magazine. And we need to mount... Oh, we need so much in here. Okay. So we need slugs. I want 250mm armor piercing. I want flak rounds. I'll take some 250mm HE as well. So let's take, say, 5,000 slugs. Let's take 4,000 flak, because it's firing a lot of them. Let's take 300 of these and 300 of these. I know I could sit and work this out better. I just want to get these ships built. We need some beam components on this ship, so... So the ships need to, the ships need to program before you can launch them, which is a bottleneck. You're 100% right, Slums. This ship gets +1 to, it can program 2 missiles at once. This cannon here, the Mark 64. Or are you talking about the Stonewall PDT, which is a double barrel 250mm flak gun? Is it 250mm or is it? It's a 50mm flak gun. We need to get some. Is it the actively cooled amplifier or the energy regulator we need for the beam laser? Or is it the focused particle accelerator?
The energy regulates, I think.
Yeah, cooldown time beam minus 20%. So if I want to give it a bit more range, I can downgrade the Mark 64 to a Mark 62, which has, what is a 5k range? No, the Mark 64 is the longer range gun. Yeah, I want to keep with the Mark 64. If we check the ammo, that's where I usually check. The 250mm rounds have an 8,000 meter range. Whereas the 120mm rounds have a 7,200 meter range. The 300mm rounds have a 24. Oh, that's railguns. The 40-50mm rounds have 11,000 range. Have they upped the range on the 450mm? That seems higher than I remember. Okay, so we've got.
Not sure. Don't really remember.
We've got energy regulators on here. We need some more power. Can I get a little micro reactor on here? That's good for energy. We'll get a micro small energy regulator on. Then we need crew, and we need. Let's get a berthing on. Probably could do with some damage control, but honestly, I find that keystones die really quickly when they get fired at, especially because they take damage on the beam weapon. It can only shoot 2 missiles in short succession, that's right, Slums, unless you add more missile programming centers. So what I could do is I could spend more points and mount a... I can't mount it in that slot. It doesn't look like a strike planning center, which increases my missile programming speed by 60%. The other thing is there's a module that I can fit here. A missile programming interface, parallel interface lets me program faster. The bus gives me more channels, so I can program more missiles at once, and the array adds even more. I think it's a penetration. I'm not sure why there's range in space. I don't know the science behind why there is. All right, we've got 2 ships. Let's get a frigate on here. Let's get a Rains, and we'll just set this up as an E-war ship. So I'll take a blanket jammer. I'll take a spotlight. Do I want a spotlight or a floodlight? We'll take a spotlight. We'll mount some... You can put a Mark 64 on a Rains? I'm certain you couldn't put a Mark 64 on a Rains before. I thought it could only take the Mark 61 and the Mark 62. Is that right, or am I insane?
I think you're right. I think they've bumped up the size of the slots on the Rains because it used to be very small.
Yeah, I can fit 2. I can mount 2 Mark 64s on this ship.
Yeah, it looks like they've widened out the midsection to allow you to put some bigger blocks on there. It used to be a bit pathetic.
It used to be really pathetic, but that's not a terrible armament. I mean, I can't fit any PD on that. So I've got a blanket and a spotlight. I will take. I could set this up as like a little command ship, but it'll probably die really quickly. What do we need here? We need ammo. Wow, I probably don't want 2 Mark 64s, to be honest. Let's put an Aurora on here. Maybe even 2 Auroras and drop the cannons. Just we won't make this an offensive ship. But then again, now it can't fight. Does it need to fight, or does it need to support our 2 fighting ships? This fleet's terrible. I completely recognize that. I just want to launch some big torpedoes. Let's add on a microreactor. If I can. Yeah. Oops. Need to actually click on it. Let's get... I'm really tempted to take an intelligence center on this ship. Yeah, basically, I'm going to try and keep the fleet together, but the keystones of these 2 ships are not going to work very well together, unfortunately, because this is a long-range railgun ship, and this is a very close-range beam laser ship, but whatever. Well, I need a ship name for this ship. Let's call this the Pride of Kiva. Kiva. Right, how many points do I have left? 300 points left to play with. So what I could do is I could add some more missiles. What was the Pride of Kiva? And the Pride of Kiva is just jammer sensor and some PD. Cool crash test. We'll get a game up. We'll probably just play against the AI to start with to get our heads around this. Let's add... I want to add an intelligence center. Why not? And then we need some more berthing. And we're still under on points. How many points this ship is on its own is 350 points. So what I could do is I could add a sprinter that carries... You could also put a Mark 64 on a sprinter. I think you could do that before, actually.
Also, have you got good point defense?
Yes, I've gone pretty deep on point defense.
Okay.
Let's get you a spotlight. Let's get you pinard on your chin, because I really like to do that. Chin mounted Eland sensor. And that's just over points, damn. Well, let's maybe not do that then. Move that. I just put you out there with a spotlight on you. Yeah, let's do that. Call you a howler. All right, terrible fleet is built. I'm 20 points under, but I can just add a couple of missiles to put that over. Yeah, I'm 2 points under. Let's save this terrible fleet. Terrible fleet. All right, let's get a game going. Are you laughing at the name?
I've got a fleet as well.
Okay. Are you up for playing TRM, or are you still there?
Oh yes, no, I'm still here.
Okay.
I can field a fleet.
Are you guys wanting to play against real players, or should we have a quick game against the AI, or do you want to fight each other?
Each other really, or...
I want to try this out against the AI just so that I know what I'm doing. Let's, I've got a game up. The password is Kiva with a capital K.
Yeah.
Are there any new maps? No.
I'm surprised how many other multiplayer games are going right now.
Yeah, I think people are pretty excited.
Yeah. Oh.
It looks like I've had the game open for so long, they've sent a hotfix and I haven't downloaded it, so I need to close my game and now update.
What's the password again? Capital K?
You're in the game.
Kilo.
Capital K. Yeah, capital K, Kiva. It's showing you in the game, though.
Kiva. Oh, I thought it said Kilo.
Oh, Kiva, yeah. Kiva.
Alright, I've got the update, so now I'll be back in.
Laser DD, interesting. Is that you joining now? Yeah, Brillcraft are cool. Alright. What do we want to go up against? Let's add...
Hello, crash test.
Hemlock. Sycamore.
Oh, they've made a new fleet?
And we'll leave Ash.
Yes, that's me as Laser DD.
Alright. Let's...
fleet.
TF Titan Mark 2. Let's go. We don't want to play on Caltrop though, do we? It's a choice between...
I have to rename this fleet, I will be honest.
It's a choice between Pillars or Nix. Let's play on Pillars. I like Pillars. Alright, you ready to drop? Is that a Steiner? How's Steiner? You've got their Brillcrafter?
Yep. Well, it's KYA kicking your ass.
He's got the House Steiner symbol.
Yes. Oh, sorry, I need to ready up. Ah.
Does it reset our ranks in
If
House?
we're able to wait for about 30 seconds.
Yeah, we can wait 30 seconds.
Also, you might
Theoretically.
recognize some of the names of my ships as ones that messed you up in the hard mode High Fleet campaign. I've got an Archangel.
Ooh.
Mine's just named after crystals and like gems and whatnot.
Oh, nice. Yes,
you
I've
know
got
it's
the
lasers.
Archangel and the Flower.
Right, sorry, chat. I've been ignoring you a little bit. Yeah, that's why I picked it Razorback. I want the missiles in there. The ship hull just under Battleship is heavy cruiser, so it goes Corvette, frigate, destroyer, light cruiser, heavy cruiser, battleship, Lightning Dragon. I'm gonna put push to talk back on for this game because I'm gonna be waffling away, and you don't want to hear me saying all the random stuff I'm gonna say. All right. So now,
There we are. I've arrived.
hey, welcome on board.
Okie dokie. I'm readied up.
Let me ready up.
Right, I can chat to you guys now. Well, we need to add another CPU if we've got four
Oh,
humans.
yes, true.
Except it's not letting me add one.
Uh,
Because I'm readied up. We'll add some birch in here too. I think this is going to be tough.
yes.
I mean, the spots and rails
It's,
I've produced in the last like 3 hours as the update has come in, and I have yet to win a game against the skirmishers against the AI.
The Solomon
I mean,
is a heavy
my
cruiser
ship
Lightning Dragon.
is just made to charge into the middle of everything and just... Yeah.
Well,
It is made to go, hit me!
I don't know if you have paid attention to the stream, TRM, but I have 4 torpedoes that cost 78 points on my heavy cruiser. They cost 70.8 points
17,
each.
That's not that bad.
The AI competency is very high, Dinah.
78 each.
In a straight up
70,
fight,
like 70?
the AI is very
Yeah,
good at tracking
78
individual
points.
targets and
78
assigning
points.
missiles to them very quickly.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I hope they hit, otherwise that's going to be a massive waste of
Oh, it's going to be such a waste.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then
we
you
already
fire them
know
like
they're a
all
waste
of them at a
because
sprint
they
or
had-
something.
Yeah, they have like 30 kilometers of range.
Yeah, the AI is
I think my
very
reproach
good.
could counter those.
Yeah, my repose, which I've got stacked
Well,
up, could.
they
counter
they
those.
have cluster decoys and they're stealthy, and they've radar jammers built into them.
And I have all stone walls apart from 2 defenders.
Nice.
So
That's
no
a lot of
missiles
flak.
getting through this
That-
screen.
that's a lot of flak. That's a galactic
Yeah,
level of
it is.
flak. Okay. I'm going to go after point C,
I'm gonna go point B.
and I just realized I should have grouped my ships up.
Ready? Oh wow.
This is going to be a serious battle.
Yes.
I'm scared, honestly. Let's go. Good luck, everybody.
Let's go.
Probably good to get some practice in for the new update.
That's what I thought.
Certainly, I know we've only seen, grey outs of the new ships that the devs are working
They look
on. but,
amazing.
I'm looking forward to those in like 9 months.
Oh my
I
god,
can't wait.
my FPS is tanking.
Oh no.
Yes, I'm hoping that's just a short-term issue for us.
Yes.
Moving out.
Settings.
I need to remember the
Graphics.
controls. It's been a while.
Heading there now, Commander.
Hey, hopefully. Oh my god, I have so bad FPS.
Force laid in.
Someone who's got Elint on their ship?
That would be me.
I do. Well, my
I've
scout
got
does, and it's all
Evor,
the way up in
so-
the east.
Yeah, we're getting a couple of Elint
yeah.
pings.
Oh, cripes, I'm already being knocked on sensors.
Yeah, Quartz
being
doesn't
locked?
register any ELINT pings. Oh, but I do see some tracks up there.
Yeah, we got some. We got an Elint track.
Oh, I'm well out of the way of you
Oh,
guys.
and we've got Elint coming in on the other side as well.
We're ready whenever you are.
Awaiting
I'll try and
orders.
move my scout to support.
We're on our way.
Oh wow, that's a lot of ships.
We are securing Zone Comet.
Understood. We're en route.
We're ready whenever you are.
We are securing Zone.
I'm gonna launch a Sayedi Special at those tracks.
Oh, okay. Oh my
There's
god,
missile
my
coming up
F-
from south. I think.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
lots of missiles
Oh,
incoming.
no.
Without
it
me
needs to
because
be-
the game shat itself.
So everybody else is seeing awful FPS here.
My FPS
Yes,
is starting to
I
crash
have-
as well. Oh, the call guns are doing good work.
I think the game is currently eating everybody's RAM with
Yeah.
how many ships are involved.
There's a lot of ships in this combat. Okay, the Sayedi Special is away.
It was so bad that that it possibly booted me from the game.
I'm so sorry, Crash Test. But maybe try something a bit smaller
Let's
next.
see your side
This
special,
game is using
very
practically
interesting.
none of my GPU. That can't be right.
There's a lot going on, but I'm just tracking the Sayedi Special. Oh, the Howler's down.
Secured Zone Dagger.
The Howler just got absolutely schwacked.
Oh dear.
The Sayedi Special is not a particularly fast torpedo.
Oh, that seems quite vulnerable with how slow it is.
Yeah, we're getting a.
We've got more
I-
missile tracks coming in.
they've got a radar lock on my
You might
torpedo.
get some better performance in the space menu.
I was in the space menu and didn't help.
I
Oh,
think
well,
my
I
torpedo's
played
gonna
by ear.
hit an asteroid.
Is it not gonna target anything?
Oh, I can actually see the search cone, which is really, really impressive. If you check the space
oh,
menu.
what the hell? Oh, I have inherited all your ships.
Oh,
Who?
He's probably
Which
got
ship
crash
have you inherited?
crash test ships.
Yes, I got crash test ships. Ah!
Oh,
With
I've got
6k
the
points, and I have single-digit FPS.
Oh, the Sayedi Special is locked onto something.
oh lord! I think there's more
Is it?
missiles incoming.
There's more missiles
oh my
coming.
god! Oh my god! How many missiles?
There's so many missiles.
Oh my god!
Oh, the Sayedi Special hit. I found
Oh,
3
well done.
Keystone cruisers inside each other, and I think I hit all 3 of them.
Oh god, well, we figured out what the fuck, why the game is so laggy. Jesus.
Yes.
All right, let's get back into the game.
I don't
Chat.
think that's healthy for the game. The
Oh,
free bots.
and those.
I should
two
probably
things
actually be
gone
playing.
already because I can't focus on more than thing.
Yes, this is pretty grim
Missile launched.
Yes.
for anyone who is looking from
But
the
I
stream.
mean, the Archangel is just destroying everything.
Standing by.
I'm impressed that you could even see that it is.
I just accidentally launched a Sayedi Special at your flak, at your chaff. But the first Sayedi Special was completely effective at a blind fire, which I'm really happy with. Wow, look at the flak. Oh, so there's new music.
Is
Oh,
there?
good.
There's so many missiles coming in.
Oh my god!
Oh,
My
dear.
frames.
Standing by.
Spike is down.
We're on our
This
way.
is
That's right.
atrocious.
I have a good PC. It should not be doing this.
Same with me. God, they really need some like performance fixes because goddamn.
It's pretty atrocious.
Ready whenever you are.
Oh, grapes.
Grapes is a
mean,
good one.
Send your traffic.
So far, my fleet and the KYI fleet are doing a pretty good job of protecting each other with their PD.
Yeah, I'm just heading down to E, that area.
There are so many missiles coming at us, though.
Standing by.
817.
Waiting for your orders, Commander.
No, Lord,
Oh
I've
yes,
lost
I
all my
have
ships.
Elent on this.
Okay, I've got another Sayedi Special outbound.
I find it funny that the Sayedi Special is now a missile when it was originally a
Bomb.
bomb. Yeah,
It's a 78-point missile, if that's any consolation.
not really. That would be like you taking a rook and using the 1,000 the 1-ton fabs instead of just the stinky little bombs on the fighters.
Negative, Commander. We're underway, Commander.
Receiving. We're on the move.
Standing by.
Those are fast missiles that are going out. Really fast missiles.
Enemy is securing zone atlas.
How is everybody else doing? It's very hard to keep track of what's going on in this combat.
I am just charging, doing what I do
What
best.
can we do for you, Commander?
Can I get an update on how my destroyers are doing?
I've completely abandoned them. Sorry, I can't focus on that many ships at this low FPS. As in, I'm getting single digit.
Missile is away.
Yeah, I probably got single digit. I'm constantly being jammed by the enemy.
I've got a
Burn
whole
through isn't giving
ton.
me anything.
I've got a whole ton of error messages popping up constantly.
We're ready when you are, Commander. Activate
Yeah, this game,
thrusters.
this update may have needed a little bit more time than the other.
Understood. We're en route.
I think
Well,
they
that'll be
might have
why
messed up some
first hot
performance.
I think they've done something odd with radars. Because when I've been trying to do skirmishes to test my ships,
Receiving.
sometimes I just can't see the enemy. And
This
I
game
cannot figure out why.
It's getting so laggy.
Scope is being
Oh my god.
Oh, the game is popping up a little stopwatch with a 10%. That's
Yeah.
probably not good.
buzzer detected.
Probably not bad. Probably best if
God,
I
that's
don't
missiles.
host the next game.
Enemy electronic countermeasures.
Yeah.
Oh, grumps.
The enemy has a skill attempting to counter.
What can we do for you, Commander? Moving out, Commander. Order received. Engage. Initiating attack. Lost the target, Commander.
Oh, there's just missiles everywhere.
Yeah.
It really is. It's
I'm
Yeah,
currently
I saw that
pummeling
Dinah.
out
The
ships,
Sayedi
so
Special
I'm
got
happy.
intercepted.
It's the missile update. What did you expect?
Yeah, true.
We're on the way, Commander.
We're on our way.
Lightning Dragon
Although
just
after
said,
this whole
"Oops,
ordeal,
all
I
missiles,"
think,
says Lightning Dragon.
I might be retiring missiles completely. As nice as they are, this just isn't it, Chief.
You want to invest in 78-point missiles. That's where it's at.
I'm just gonna invest in you know, laser and rail destroyers because the Keystone is where it's at.
I love the Keystone. It is a very good ship. There's a ship down here, the MCZS Eye of Providence, that is just barfing out missiles. There's so many missiles coming out of it.
I think that
Oh,
was from
stop
the
hitting
Gale
everything
Storm.
on me, you bastard. Arrgh.
oh my goodness.
What's the hotkey to track something with the camera again?
Q.
Oh, no, that's a hook track. There you go. I just wanted to knock my camera to it. It's okay, I got it. Right, the last Sayedi Special is en route. It's getting hit by flak. It survived. Oh, there's intercept missiles coming into it. That one missed. That one missed. It's got a lock on the Eye of Providence. It's coming to save the Shane X Morgan. Oh, I got detonated. Damn.
Received.
No, don't focus the Skylark.
Preparing missile launch.
Going well then.
You know,
Well, that considering the fact the Skylark has all my E-War.
Initiating missile launch.
the AI does seem really smart. Like, it's really brutal, the AI in this game. It really knows what it's doing.
We're on our way.
I think it helps that the AI doesn't have to experience this insane level of lag.
Missile reserves are
Yeah.
Engaging.
The lag is unplayable.
standing by. Copy.
It's
Opening fire.
It's getting
Wanna get
better.
As ships die, it's getting better, and ships run out of missiles.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Maybe we migrate down to 2K games.
2K games might be a good idea.
It's a bit like something out of a sort of military sci-fi horror.
Yes.
You've just got these close-range glimpses of like missile tracks, and there's ships everywhere, and there's destruction and lasers, and then it all goes quiet,
Yes.
and then you get the next picture of the slideshow.
And 15 ships have died.
Standing by.
A military that uses particularly slow radar, or slow to update radar.
Moving
I'm just trying to get in position to fire at the moment.
Ready whenever you are.
hostile fire.
Unfortunately, my keystone, I'm pretty much duff. I've got one ship with E-War. My 2 keystones have been relieved of their ammunition, and then I've got my E-Lint up at the top.
Well, you do have some spare destroyers that you might be able to use.
Oh well, sadly I don't have access to your secret stash.
Wait, then who is shooting me with guns, you cheeky little assholes?
Oh yeah, there's those keystones that I found stuck to each other earlier are now chasing you.
The Keystone Swarm.
Yeah, there's the 3
God,
keystones that
that's
were like
awesome.
merged into
Wow.
one super ship.
Oh god, the
I
AI.
mean, there's 3 voxels shooting at me now.
Sorry, voxels, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, they... Oh, will you stop it, Axford?
Aye, aye, Commander. Moving out.
I haven't really been able to engage anything properly.
I will admit, this whole this whole clown
Sure.
fest of a battle is a really good laugh. I will admit.
I'm having a great time, it's just terrible at the same time.
Yes, I'm not sure what it's like for those in the stream, but for the rest of us, it's a bit of a sort of madhouse here.
Yeah,
Yeah, same here.
Slomzik just reported in on
I'm
Slomzik
attempting
just
to-
reported in on the success failure rate of the Sayedi Special. 1 hit, 3 were intercepted.
Oh, that's not good for an expensive missile. You should be getting 100% hit rates with that. 100%.
Whereas my little missiles are actually doing pretty well.
Yeah, you see, that's where it's at. You got to use a size 1 missile. You just get a lot of them.
Oh no,
It's
incoming,
so cheap.
incoming.
It's great.
Oh,
So what if
I'm
like
bad.
chat like basically counters it? It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We're on the way, Commander.
Awaiting orders, Commander. Aye, aye, Commander. Moving
I'm
out.
attempting to dump some missiles into those voxels.
Thank you. Though that probably won't do much.
I just realized that I didn't
Yes.
add any chaff or flares to any of my ships. I just put reactive PD. Someone in chat, someone in
Nice.
Razorback in
Wow.
chat was just, at least the music's playing at great FPS. Oh. Okay, a whole Keystone fleet just showed up. A whole Keystone fleet just showed up.
Oh god, you're screwed.
Engaging.
Standing by. Copy. Opening
It was a
fire.
bit too early
Hell
to say
yeah.
that it's doing well.
Lovely bird.
Awaiting orders, Commander. Moving to that position. Jammer's hot.
I don't have any lock capable radar on any of my ships either.
Didn't take parallaxes.
Nope.
Brick mistake. They're like the best radar
They
ever.
totally are. I was just too overwhelmed. The Admiral Dowd is taking considerable beam weapon fire,
Oh, yes.
and I'm Winchester.
We have internal damage. Let's get it fixed.
We're definitely staying and fighting. I think what I want to try next is maybe a heavy cruiser or a light cruiser with as much programming capability as possible and just swarms of size 1 missiles. Go as fast as
No.
possible.
Look, the game could barely
Oh,
handle like,
Axford, you
digital
little...
feeds. I don't think swarms of
No.
size 1s and are gonna work.
All swarms all the time. I can't, my railguns can't track these keystones fast enough.
As much as I appreciate the meme of just like offensive size 1 missiles, Please don't.
Lag.
We lost a component.
The lag's already pretty bad. Do you want to make it worse by just hammering a bunch of missiles there?
This is... I've lost now. My fleet's going down.
E-war detected. Receiving.
I've got some
Somehow the
hurricanes
OSP
to,
Sapphire is
fire
still
in.
alive.
We're on our way.
How much damage has it taken?
Send your traffic.
I don't know.
Moving to that
How many ships do you have left?
I
Including
have
the
one,
Sapphire.
considering I start off with 2.
Oh, so maybe you have the capability to operate the Sapphire now.
Securing zone common.
Maybe, but considering the fact that they're opposite sides of the bloody map.
It's great. You'll learn like how to multitask. I hear that's a great strategy against radar. Radar jamming, I should
It's
say.
AI.
Yeah, to be fair, great against humans. Maybe not so much against a machine that just knows where you are all the time.
Yes.
Do you think the AI cheats in this game?
I don't think it needs to.
module, man.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think we do... Shall we call this a rout?
Yes.
Let's draw. We drew.
I'm gonna end the battle at this point. Unless anyone wants to continue fighting.
I mean,
I
I
don't
can't
think
continue
there's
to
much of a
fight.
battle to be fought here.
Yeah, okay, let's back up.
Yeah. I have so low FPS, good god.
That someone else will definitely be hosting the next game. I don't think
Yeah.
connecting to Australia helped any of you.
Yes.
My
I- Considering I'm the one that disconnected first, I don't think I should host it either, because that just sounds like that's a bad omen right there.
Oh, I meant to copy those errors, damn it. I forgot to copy them. I had an error log popping up the whole game with connection issues, and I forgot to copy them over.
I had an error log popping up the entire time the game was loaded. Like that's nothing new.
Well,
So
the
it's fine.
Well, we can at least see the results of our efforts. So we
The-
did
Yeah, have a
some
look.
damage
Have a
to
look
the
at
enemy.
my ship.
the Archangel did a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a tank. Look, 23k damage received.
And dealt 20k damage. The Admiral Dow
Yeah.
did 8k damage and received 3k. No, the Admiral Dow did 7k damage. The Piotr, the beam destroyer, did better.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
do.
the Sapphire's mostly alright.
Right, I've got
Yeah,
that.
the AI just ignored it. I think because the drives or something got taken out. It's just immobile.
Razorback, I have saved the log. I've managed to
It
save
was.
it. I've saved it to my desktop. I'll send it through the devs after.
Okay, so we're going to go into the fleet editor and then clonk down to some 2K ships.
Yeah, let's build a
and
2k
then
fleet.
Try that again.
Okay. Or maybe we could do a battle just between us. Because is there 4 of us in here?
There are 4 of us. Should we do 2v2 2k ship, 2k fleets each?
2k fleet's alright. Let's make
Okay.
some from scrap.
All right, chat. I want to make super fast gun. What are they called again? Gun LCs. I want to make super fast gun voxels. That's the plan. So we want to go for is it the Whiplash? Plus speed plus 20%. Flight damage probability plus 25%. Yes. I want to go with two Whiplashes. Oh, I could probably remove the console. Your eyes
you
clear.
say? Oh my.
What do we got? Tell me when I'm building stupid, okay? Like, don't let me go too deep down this hole. So top speed right now, 31 meters per second.
2000.
One 2k megaship. I want to try and build 2 of these. I want at least each be 1,000 points if I can. Which means we need to include sensors on them as well. We probably don't need frontline radars here because I don't need the range. You can improve the turning speed using different engine types. So I've got the Whiplash here. The Whiplash actually slows down my angular thrust and my turn rate. But if I was to put a... what's the drive? The Dragonfly drive lets you turn really quickly. 40% turn rate, 30% angular thrust. But it slows down your top speed by 7.5%, which isn't actually that bad. You can do like a Dragonfly or Whiplash come together. So the biggest guns I can put on this ship, because of the size of it, it's actually the 64mm. The Mark 64 is the largest cannon I can put on the LC. Fast turn with railguns? I've never tried that on an LC. Let's try it. Let's go for fast turn railguns then. I've never tried that. The bonus of an LC is its speed, but maybe if I'm quick. So what do we want? We want Dragonfly drives. So this must stop me to 24.5. 1 point missiles. You'll not lose if the enemy quits first. No, I'm gonna put on flares and stuff. I'm gonna try and see if we can survive in this world. So if we want to go all out, we can mount on this ship. If we go crazy, we can mount, what is that? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Mark 64s. Oh no, we can't put railguns on this ship. You want to go fast railguns? If we want to go fast railguns, the options for railguns are either we go Keystones, and Keystones can spinal mount railguns, or the Axford is the smallest ship that can mount railguns otherwise. The railguns have really high range and damage, slow rate of fire. I kind of like cannons. I like just the Daka. So let's go for a combination of what you suggested and what I want, which is we'll do a fast turn cannon ship. Does that work okay?
Are you
Really?
with me being 11 points over?
I'm not bothered, but I'm still a little bit away from building my ship.
Okay.
Oh, I was just modifying a fleet. It'll be far quicker.
Yeah, I have kind of gone down the route of the Sayedi Special.
Oh god.
We're going to get rid of this rear gun here, which
Yep.
is this one. And we're going to replace it with a VLS
This will not
123.
be tiers. Absolutely
And what
not.
we're going
What
to
are you
put
talking
in the
about?
missile slot for this is active defenses. So let's just have a quick look at what we could build there. Missile designer, create new. I want size 1 missiles, but I want these to be... So if I want to build missiles that are defensive missiles, I obviously need the HE frag explosive compartments. What sensor do I want to put on those for tracking incoming missiles?
Command usually is the best option for that.
And
It's close to your ship, so comm jamming won't be that much of an issue for you. So yeah, command's the most reliable. If you want the cheaper one, I'd say active radar, but do keep in mind that that might be jammed by the jamming radar on the,
okay, that is just a
the
riposte.
missile, or just the enemy jamming your missiles, since I don't think they're that powerful. I guess a third option, if you can micro, is you could use semi-active radar and then also have a floodlight, so it's got quite a wide range and just light everything up. Did you get what I mean?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd recommend command. It's the easiest. Just take the riposte and yeah, that's fine.
So sprints aren't actually ripostes aren't actually here anymore as an option to just add.
They are.
You can.
They're template, but they're not in the actual.
You need to turn off the tick box at the bottom that says added missiles only, and then you'll be able to see the ripostes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna.
Well, I've had to make quite a lot of cuts, but I think I've done it.
I'm
Same
still.
here. I think so.
Sorry, I'm still working on mine. So we change our radar. We've currently got frontline radar equipped. If we go to Parallax, Parallax will actually let us track targets. It's a little bit more expensive. We need more power as well. Let's add a microreactor. So I've got defensive missiles. I've got my cannons. Need some PD here. We're maybe gonna grow. We'll just go grab two defenders.
It's going to go so bad. Oh my god.
It's fine. Why would you possibly think it could go bad?
All right. We want 20
I
millimeter
have no
slugs.
DC lockers.
We want AP rounds.
Why do you have no DC lockers?
We want HE rounds.
What kind of fool are you?
Let's go for 500 AP.
Alright.
500
I
Actually, no, I've
HE.
got one DC
We'll go
locker.
for 5,000 slugs, and then I just
I've
want
got
to
like
max this out
I've got one
on
rapid.
AP rounds. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
that's fine. That's
Enough
better than
ammo.
nothing.
Let's get a damage control
But
center.
God,
No, I don't have
I
damage
gone
control.
down the route of Sayedi Specials.
Let's go for a.
This is gonna go so poorly.
I
Yeah.
don't want a gun
I'm
plotting
just gonna see
center.
how much these like. What are you using? Which?
I want to
is it
reinforce
the,
CIC.
SGM2H or the SGM3H?
Get rid of the basic CIC. Let's go for a large DC
size
locker,
threes.
a rapid DC locker, a
Size
small
three.
DC locker,
Yeah.
We're almost there on points. Let's grab
Alright, let's have a look at. Jesus, it's already 11 points without anything.
I want
That-
mount
Yeah, mine,
gyros.
I could go up to. There's an
I want
option
ammunition
for me either to
elevators.
go to a
I want
32
ammunition
point
elevators.
or a
I want
24 point.
ammunition elevators. I want
I'm gonna
ammunition
stick with 24
elevators.
'cause
We're
I
8
fit
points
more in,
over.
but if I want
Are you okay
to,
with
I
me
could
being a
go for
couple
32
points over?
points. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
And then I need a
I'm
birthing.
7 over, so.
And then I need another birthing. Okay, that's 1,032 points, so we need to drop... Okay, I'm actually a little bit too over. Hang on a second. Now I want 2 of these ships landing, so I'm making each one 1,000 points.
Ship you're generally building, and oh my. Oh my.
Oh god.
Okay, I'm gonna have to be under points, I
What are you
think.
doing? Frost, what are you doing?
Nothing, I'm just having fun.
Fun, you say?
I'm so tempted to just literally build up a ship with just everything PD. I am. That could be really
Sounds like
fun.
a nice idea, but alright.
Okay. We're going with 2 of these ships. They're fast, they're shooty.
Get your body ready.
Hopefully it's
So
going to work.
who wants to host the game then?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Someone host the game.
I'm not, considering that I was the first one to be kicked out. That doesn't seem like a good sign for me to host the
Yeah, it's
game.
probably going to have to be one of you two. Oh, my coffee's gone really cold.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll
I've got
host
caramel
them.
wafer here.
Okay.
I found a shop here in Australia that sells Tunnocks caramel wafers yesterday, so forgive me if I just quickly eat one.
Oh, yes.
I do like them. It's Frost's stream,
Yep. Password.
same as it was Kiva.
Yep.
Capital K. Same as the devil was.
I do not see it. Oh, there it is.
Cross stream. If you could see my build right now, oh boy.
Alright, how are we going to distribute teams here?
Okie dokie. So Frost and I are slightly outnumbered here.
Should I just
Yeah.
switch to one of your sides and then it sort of evens it out? Like Tweeda, do you want to switch what places with me?
Yeah, I can go down. Someone else can help for old Frost.
Cool. Yeah, I need all the help I can
Okay.
get.
So stick with pillars.
Yeah, Blue is
Yeah.
fine. Good luck, everybody.
Okie dokie.
Do we want to
Good
split?
luck.
Do you guys want to jump into another channel? Or do you want to just chat
No.
at each other?
Yeah.
The GPU was
fine.
definitely in danger in the previous match. Alright, let's do it.
Care. Let's do it.
Okie dokie.
I hope these missiles get past your PD.
Oh yeah, this was my initial attempt at a missile focus. So
I have only defensive missiles on my ships.
Oh,
I have some offensive
oh
missiles.
no.
Although I have just realized I've forgotten to set a defensive missile doctrine, so it's the default defensive missile doctrine, and I have no idea what that is.
Fine.
That's
it's
everything.
Just, don't shoot at tier 1 missiles and shoot at tier 2 and 3 in descending order. So 3's first, then 2. Okay.
I'm happy to go there, Crash. If you want to go for the other one, yeah.
I meant to join these two in a group, but I'll do that when we get in.
I meant to do that too with mine. I will do that, the same thing. My ships
I just
are...
have a single ship.
The most important thing about my fleet is you understand that the fleet is called Best Buds, and the names of my 2 ships are very important.
Oh no.
Oh god. Well, I guess I'll
I
find
can
out
see
once
the engine flare
Same.
through the
Same.
hole of someone else.
Standing by.
How do I set up a group again?
Awaiting orders.
How do I set
Ah,
up?
that's cute. That's cute for us.
Thank you.
Now, hopefully the game's running all right for everyone.
Yeah, I can
Well,
bump
that's good.
everything back up to max.
More slate in.
goodness, thank goodness for that.
How do I group two ships to get right click then select form? Thank you.
Warming up.
Alright, I've got my formation set. Right, I'll cap this point crash and then we'll probably have detected them by then.
Receiving.
Just wondering, which type of movement do you use?
I keep it on
use
direct
the
until we get into
hold
combat.
course. I just use
I
the whole
just-
course.
Oh,
all the
really?
time.
Okay.
Oh, bold.
Oh, enemy. We have a track.
Can't do it.
317.
Why?
371.
I'll get up to engage that track as soon as I've dealt with Delta.
I'll
Yeah.
see what I can do.
Is it gone?
Has it gone? Did you turn your radar off?
I can still see.
I will neither confirm nor deny. Oh, god damn it!
Can't do it. It's too far.
Where are you?
We are securing zone common.
It's a good question. Where am I? I don't even know myself.
Aye, aye. We're on the way.
It almost definitely is a rail Razorback. My only option really is to close with it at speed
Oh,
and try and duel it. He's probably detected my my boys at this point. What we'll do is once we get out of the cover of the rock, we're going to head up to
The enemy
flank
is
speed.
securing zone boxer.
here you go.
We have secured zone dagger.
Cute ship. The Quartz is a cute ship. What else have you got? The Quartz is a really cute ship. So they've got two beam keystones that are lying in wait.
Standing by. We're gonna need to get closer.
Right. With missiles.
Enjoy.
We've got missiles incoming.
I don't know who I just fired at, but enjoy.
Right, I'm relying on my point defense
There's
here.
some angry vegetables you've got there.
What is the fire decoy? Control Z. Shift Z.
The enemy secured zone boxer.
Well, whatever that was just vanished.
Yeah.
Game shat itself again.
Enjoy.
Yeah, I think. But yeah, my game just shat itself again.
Really? Are you still in the game or are you gone?
We're online.
No.
Oh no. Oh, I just got a lot of ships.
Oh, yes,
Oh
you did.
dear.
So do you have
trying
stealth
to send
missiles?
on unknown connection 4. So
Hmm,
apparently it decided that it's not interested for you.
maybe.
Piece of fucking shit.
I wonder what the problem is.
Bastards got us.
I can't even get to like the good part of the game. I was just about to like, whatever.
Yeah, you had a good ambush setup. You had a good ambush setup.
Moving to that position.
Right. You're firing a lot of missiles at me, and I don't like. Oh no, you're firing missiles at the Quartz. Okay.
I was hoping this issue would have been fixed in the missile update, but no, it's just as bad or worse.
Targeted.
Oh.
Ah, so that's why you're called Crash Test.
Yeah, I play Linux and I get punished for it. It's great.
Ah.
Oi! That was rude.
What?
Ready.
They're in a squad and they're hidden behind a rock for us, so they're currently safe for now, but you might want to like
Falling into formation.
do something with them perhaps, maybe.
Standing by. Course laid in. Send traffic.
Stop firing at me. Otherwise, I will fire back.
Standing by. Copy. ECM on. Incoming missile. Standing by. Awaiting orders, Commander.
Oi. That's rude.
These are tough missiles. Oh, that's a sprint.
Striker detected. Brace for impact.
Oh, that was a solid hit.
Yes!
So was that.
They're very quick.
Yeah.
Dowd is on fire.
Send traffic.
Accuracy's not very good on my ships right now.
Yes, command. Rifle.
Oh no, you don't.
Yeah, my defenders aren't good enough to take out those missiles when they go to sprint.
They've got us locked.
Ah.
Missile count is low.
I'm running out of defensive missiles.
We're under attack.
Oh, the Dowd's taking so much damage.
Reporting. Lock on warning. Ready whenever
It's
you are.
taken a surprising amount of missiles to pull this off.
Reporting.
The damage that has just been done to Dowd. I'm not sure it was that great.
Reporting. Eyes on target.
Here they come.
Reporting.
Yeah, here
Indeed,
I come.
they do.
Aye, aye. Proceeding.
Uh-oh, you've been very quiet. I've been wondering where you are.
Oh no.
Waiting for your orders, Commander. Enemy has us locked
No!
on.
You just sniped my CIC, you.
Low power warning.
Grrr.
Spiker detected. The reactor's offline.
Oh, I can all the way.
The Piotr just got schwacked as well. Look at those missiles.
But
Oh,
yeah,
the Dowd is
I'm-
dead.
The Ruby and
Well,
Sapphire
don't
have
worry.
like,
Piotr will be
Four
visiting
guys.
him soon.
you can lock with them.
Yep, I'm dead in the water.
I'm locked.
You sniped my CIC.
Acknowledged. Understood. Component destroyed.
So, how about that point defense of yours?
I did not take enough point defense.
Oh, come on. Is that really necessary?
Yes.
And you're missing it anyway.
I had Gatling PDs, that's all I had. Lightning Dragon, it wasn't enough. I thought my reactive missiles would be enough.
What's the keybind to abandon ship? Oh no, I'm already doing it.
Component destroyed.
Alt F4.
Send traffic. All personnel to escape craft. Proceeding.
Nope, I'm not falling for it. Oh, that's a lot of missiles.
Command that up.
You're so lucky you sniped my CIC. I still have loads of missiles. Oh, you're so lucky.
Receiving. Break, break. Spiker inbound.
Uh-oh.
Enemy
From
fire
below.
inbound. Heads up, they're jamming us. We're being jammed. Negative command, we can't do that. Send traffic.
That's a lot of missiles.
Component damage.
And they're hitting you.
They are locking on. Aye aye, full burn.
Getting jammed too much. Do you have any EO anti... just got active.
Striker detected. 10-2, we're reading.
I think jamming is a complete piece of shit, and I would never inflict it willingly on another player, so I never bring any.
Well,
Call me a
The-
moralist or whatever.
my
but,
main
yeah.
3K's fleet has an entire corvette dedicated to just jamming.
Yeah, and I hate
It is completely possible for it to just continually jam an opponent.
It's alright, I
Yeah,
burnt
yeah.
through.
And I think it'll.
I've managed to
sort of
burn
be a-
through.
Except, I'd actually consider the fun of other players, and I don't want to, just ruin it by filling their screen with garbage and saying, no, fuck you, you can't see me.
Oh, what are
That's how I
those?
deal
Those
with
look
the
big.
AI.
Those look big.
Go!
Oh,
Ladies and
kaboom! Kaboom! What went kaboom?
The Piotr went boom. It's been dead for a while.
Oh, was that my doing?
No, actually, that was, I think, the HMS Aintree G. Riedel.
Ah,
Come on, Sapphire. I need you to actually point at the ship. Oh, I just noticed the gun was destroyed.
Also, yeah.
Do you have any?
Enjoy.
And you don't have any rebirths on your.
Reporting in. Reporting low in.
I do have a large DC locker on there.
It
so
says
hasn't been destroyed,
it says you haven't got any revives. You got a rapid I can see, but I don't see a large. I only see the rapid.
Reporting fires on
That
A
thunder
rapid-
is so close to hitting you.
Burning just below the birthing
reporting in.
or the birthing symbol. Yeah, it's dead.
Oh yes, it's dead. Yeah, it's dead.
I've just realised I've been firing AP from my light cruiser, which is a waste of time, so I've updated that to actually useful
Uh-oh.
ammunition.
This is looking bad. This is looking very bad. Oh, there goes.
Another one!
Yeah, they've been on fire for a while.
Ah. Ooh.
Well, congrats, guys! You managed to kill the cripple and the Australian.
Yep.
Well, I'm proud of myself.
Well, you managed to snipe my CIC, so I'm a little bit annoyed.
I didn't even do it, man.
We're on their scope.
I was dead way before your CIC was sniped.
No, somebody firing guns got it.
The sa-
Maybe the Dow got it or something.
Anyone. You're describing
Yeah.
literally anyone.
True.
DC teams report status.
But yeah.
How many missiles are you guys packing?
Enemy jammers out.
The
I'm not
None.
sure how many I've.
Yars,
I
which is
have.
what
You
I was
can
running, had
cold launch them.
50 or
Sort
60
of.
out of those missiles.
Oh,
Wow.
right.
I was
I'm
only
gonna
packing.
screen share the build of that
Yeah.
in a moment because it is the most stripped down thing ever.
I was only
It is.
packing about 20 defensive missiles on my.
Yeah, I was only packing 24 size 1s.
and I only had defenders as my CWIS.
Ah.
Me too, since I
Yeah,
hear
so
they're a
it all
lot better
went-
now, and
all went
while
fairly
admittedly
well.
they are better, I think I might be switching back to rebounds.
DC teams report status.
I can't wait for Conquest Mode either, Razorback. I really want there to be a story.
We're starting to fall
Waiting
apart,
orders, Commander. Energy systems back online.
10-2, we're reading.
I'm sorry, Sapphire.
Standing by.
Alright, chat. We can still win this because they haven't capped any points. I don't really think it's worth going for the win from the cap. But we actually have a massive lead. Although they have a lot more ships
Well, on the
to be
bright
capped
side,
on.
I've
This is actually quite a close
exhausted
game.
all of my. I've exhausted all of my
Yeah,
missiles.
basically like the dragon.
So, if you've got anything else,
Do I have anything else? Looks at what's left of the Dowd.
Except what's left of the Sapphire. Oh, my poor Sapphire.
The Sapphire is not happy.
Yeah. It's just being
Broke
pummeled
my
at the
ship.
moment.
I wasn't even there to save my ship. The game conspired against me.
Oh, it's lost its CIC.
Sweet.
Ready.
Apparently, Razorback's saying in chat that Conquest Mode will work for multiplayer, which will be amazing to do co-op campaigns. Oh, they're locking the Dowd. Don't lock the Dowd!
well, my
Well,
I
I
realised.
can't play with you guys because Nebulous High Fleet Command is just saying no.
I'm so sorry that you had so
Yeah,
many
that's
problems with the game.
annoying.
You should maybe log a support ticket with the dev to let them know you're having so many problems on Linux.
It's technically
Yeah.
not officially supported though, so I'm worried they'll just say no, I don't support this.
Depends on the devs. A lot of devs are like, oh, are usually willing to at least have a look at it.
Is it like a common version of Linux, like Ubuntu or Red Hat or something like that?
Mint.
Mint.
fairly
Okay.
common.
Moving to that position.
Mint's a pretty common version, I think.
I'm just gonna surrender. There's no point finishing this out.
Oh,
I just
I was
surrendered
about
it.
to ask.
Yeah.
Do we want to continue or?
Well, that was brutal.
Yes.
I think I hopefully did a reasonable amount of damage.
Yeah, I mean, in my case, I just sort of snuck round after
21k
everything
damage
kind of
now.
already
I'm
gotten off.
happy.
Wow, the Adrio, 30k damage and 21k damage.
Yeah, the Ruby and Sapphire did fairly well damage-wise.
Mm.
Yeah, they did. Guns just don't seem to really do it compared to beams, railguns, and missiles, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
guns
Just
are
look at those
serious
ships, there's
blinkers.
nothing, and then you just look at mine, and there's just... The CIC is just black. Ah.
Oh, I guess that knocked it because you didn't have any damage control.
Resource.
Ah.
So, yeah.
I lost the CIC on the last game on one of my keystones, but I thankfully had a restore, so I was able to bring it back online. But yeah, I mean, in my case, yeah, the ships went relatively well. I had some little plinky guns. On the bright side, I've been promoted to ensign, apparently.
Congratulations!
Congrats.
That means you have to buy everybody a drink in the officer's mess.
Oh dear.
Yep.
All right. New
Also,
idea is zombie battleship
I'm
that
going
cannot be
to-
killed by missiles.
Share and let you see the build I'm using.
Alright, this will be fun.
Where are you posting it?
Go for,
It's just I'm just live streaming it in Discord.
Drip of Cheyenne. Oh, that's a fun name.
I can't stream your stream, unfortunately, but I'm looking at it here. So you said the one ship.
One ship. All of
It
that.
is rather cut down.
Yeah.
Brill, you're just streaming Frost's stream.
Yeah, you're streaming my stream on my screen.
What? What? What the? What?
That'll explain why it was so cut down.
Yeah, because I just started building it.
It's like, wow, yeah, when you said it was cut down, that was really cut down.
Yeah, no. If you have looked at it, it's just
Oh yeah.
all of these and nothing.
Streamception,
Three
yeah.
modules, 2 compartments.
Okay, let's build this ship.
And a pear tree.
So these are
And
2 side
ships and
mounts.
missiles.
So let's get
And this is the missile.
2 Sarissas here on the
I'm
sides.
surprised I didn't just use the Vauxhall instead of the Axford to get just a few more points.
So that Sarissa on each side.
True.
We've got this.
True.
I was initially
yeah.
going to
We've got a
use
stone wall on
little,
top.
Axford, but it was taking too long to fit it out,
I
so I
want
decided to go back to
a
a Vauxhall.
flare launcher.
Yeah.
I've got,
alright,
I had it's 53 of those missiles.
Here.
So
That's gonna be a flare launcher down there.
yeah.
So
And
what's
then-
the missile then? What's the missile that was so good apparently?
And let's get. Oh, let's see if we can catch that. I want to see the
It
missile.
looks really basic. There's like no support modules. It's an optical camera and that's it.
The
There's really nothing to
optical
write home
camera
about
probably
here.
is all you need because it just
Yeah.
will find you.
There's
I think the
53
benefit
of
is the
these.
speed.
It's the speed of the camera.
Yeah.
It's a tracking. Yeah,
Yeah.
he has a. It's just a missile with an optical
I
camera.
can't wait until we get Dazzlers so we can actually get something that isn't just fuck you. No, you can't do anything against it.
Well, I'm trying to do something about that now. I'm trying to build a ship that will survive missile barrages without relying on missiles too much, but it's probably not going to work.
Well, I think it's called you use the Aurora because they've been turned into the anti-hybrid point defense system.
Yeah.
Since they have such long range and they've got pretty good accuracy, but you're also going to want adaptive radar receivers so you can actually see the damn things at long range. Hybrid missiles just require a lot to counter. I'd
Alright.
almost say they require dedicated
We are
defense shields.
covered in anti. Let's
Yeah,
grab
I mean, the light cruiser that I was using, which just sort of spat out missiles, that's got 92 missiles. But I used basically everything against.
We're gonna go
Here's a
4
question.
ships.
with Dragonfly
Ships
drives.
have point defense.
Nope.
Mine did.
It was literally just missiles.
Yeah. See, I didn't go
So,
with any
I
offensive
could have
missiles.
just taken like Thunderheads or just the cheapest shitty missile ever.
Yeah.
That wasn't just a size 1 and easily killed you.
Yep.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Doubly so considering your integrity rating was so shit because of all the empty rooms.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, in my case, I had the 5 Mark 20 point defenses, so I would have been able to put up a little bit of a fight, but I didn't have any chaff or anything, so I wouldn't have been able to redirect anything. You know, with 20k, it kind of has to be a little bit underwhelming.
2K, you mean?
Oh yeah, 2k rather.
Yeah, 2K,
and the missiles
with 2K, I
themselves
had
were
some-
basically just the standard command missiles, so the
By the way,
Hurricanes, I think.
I'm happy to go for a 3K game again if people want to play another one.
Yep, I'm good for that.
I already know what's gonna happen if I try to play another game.
That sucks.
So I guess you have to find someone else in the audience to join in.
Or I guess we could try and play against some randos. There are a group of sweats that are looking for my games to be open. By the way, I'm building a 3K battleship. Like, just the battleship will cost 3K. Because I'm terrible at this game.
Okay.
What is the... There's a diminishing return for ammunition elevators, I'm pretty sure.
Is there?
For jammers, yes, that was nearly.
No,
this update.
sorry,
There's diminishing returns, so you can't just like be invisible to people.
I was meaning ammunition.
But jammers are still pretty good if I recall correctly, and you can still significantly reduce the detection range by a lot.
I was meaning ammunition elevators. Yeah. This many is not really doing very much as I add each one. Let's...
Oh, diminishing returns, yeah, I wouldn't go over 4, personally. Just have some mount gyros to stop the spread.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7. Let's drop a couple of those. I'm probably going to keep 6 of them. Gun plotting centers are also nice.
What on earth is this? 0.12 autoloader. 0.12 reload time. It's literally quicker than the autoloader.
That's the Stonewall. That's the PDT. That's the double-barreled flak, which is actually very fast. Sorry, you can't hear me. That's the PDT. It's the Mark 68s, the 9-second reload time that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Alright. So we've got a minus 47% on spread. We've got traverse range plus 78. How are we doing for power? We're really over in power. We need another reactor. Okay, it's up to 95% power. Right, we need to actually start planning the main body of this ship now. Wait, I need to keep up with chat as well. Not much lightning dragon. I'm trying to build a battleship that will survive these missiles.
I don't think you pretty missed much lightning. We saw what Brillcraft did with his weird missile design, and it was just your bog standard, size-free hybrid with a camera. Call it a day.
You're looking at the ship. You're looking at the shipbuilder for Nebulous Command Bacon. I think
they were so fast and they were just flying like everything.
They worked really well. It seems like a very good missile build.
But that's because that's what the hybrid is. It's the sort of, you pay a lot of points, you're guaranteed to get through most.
I don't think it's guaranteed. I think if you've got a decent enough PD net, the problem that I had with my ships was they only had 2 defenders each, and I was trying to rely on chaff missiles, which that type of missile won't defend against. But if you've got a decent PD network that's layered, I don't think they'll be as effective.
You know, I think my old doctrine of just having one axpid in the middle and a bunch of frigate picket ships might actually work well in this update.
You're paying for mounts and armor, and mountings and armor, Lightning Dragon. It's a lot slower, but it's got really thick armor. So each ship has a different thickness of armor.
Especially with the new size 2.
The battleship has 52 centimeters of armor, whereas the Axford, which is the heavy cruiser, has 47 meters of armor. So you got another 12 centimeters of armor on the battleship. Vauxhall only has 30 centimeters of armor. The Keystone has 22 centimeters of armor. The Rainer has 15 centimeters of armor, and the Sprinter has 5 centimeters of armor. So there's basically no HE in the game can penetrate the battleship, except I think the 40-50 millimeter HE shell.
Go for Sprinter defense ships with the 2 little dinky little class ones.
My Sprinters were working really well. So the 40-50 millimeter HE can penetrate 30 centimeters of. It says penetration It's 65 centimeters, so only the 450 millimeters. So actually, you don't need AP if you've got the 450.
Yeah.
And
Sorry, I'm
you
holding
need
down push to talk while I'm talking to chat.
circumstances where your angle of attack against armor is really shallow.
The BB default cost is 1,000 points, so it's an extra 400 points for that extra armor. It's a lot of it's a lot.
You really don't need AP for 450s. It makes me wonder if they're going to make a really heavily armed capital ship where 450 AP is actually necessary.
Probably.
Taking a lot of ammo because I always run it out. What I need is the biggest problem I'm going to have here is getting jammed because all I've got is I need to change this to a parallax radar. A track correlator would actually be very useful. How are we doing for power? We're 111%, so I'm going to need a plan control center to push us back over. So I'm looking at 2,543 points, which is probably where I want to leave it, because what I want to do is bring along some ships here to deal with the jamming, and also to jam for me. I need to assign weapons to groups. So the range on the 450 is 10 kilometers, roughly. So we'll just put 10k on these. And they're triple-barreled cannons, so they have a pretty nasty barrage. So the idea is to get this ship into position and ambush with it if I can. You can't add a module for more weapon range, sadly, but you can add modules that will decrease the spread of your weapons at long range. All right, so we've got 500 points left. I'm going to grab a couple of sprinters, and I'm just going to put some E-War modules on them. So I want a blanket jammer on this one, and I want a spotlight illuminator on this one. And then this one is going to need a little bit more power, which I'll get from a plant control center, I think. And that puts me at 2937. So what I could probably... Actually, we need crew. Did I actually need the power? Yeah, I did need the power. We need crew, so let's add a berth. We've got a little bit of point value to play with, so what we're going to do is we're going to fit in a VLS 123 on both of these. And we're just going to throw in some really... We're going to use the missiles that we saw that were pretty good before. I have a gun control center, yes, I think. Thought I put a gun control center in. Did I not fit a gun control center? I thought I did. Well, we'll fit a gun control center then. Can I fit one? Yeah. I've got a gun. Is it a gun plotting center you're talking about? Yeah, it must be a gun plotting center you're talking about, which I do have. Alright, we need ammo for our missile launchers. So what I'm thinking of is we will make a bunch of cheap... oh, I didn't mean to remove them. That's stupid. We need to make a bunch of cheap size 1 missiles that we'll use as heat seekers. We won't use heat seekers, we'll just set them as command receivers. We'll put direct guidance on them. We'll put an HE charge on them. I'm going to up their speed a little bit. And I think that's all we need to do. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything special with them. 4-point missiles, we'll just put a couple of those on. Our ships now, did you just lose your missiles because I did that? Yes, you did. That was really stupid of me. Where are sprints? Oh, there you go, ripostes. Alright, we've got a couple of points left, so we'll just load a few of these guys onto each one. We can only get a couple. Oh. I need some power for the ship, hang on. We're over by slightly. Let's just get the crew on. Where's berthing? Here's berthing. And then we'll just drop a few missiles until we're on point. There we go. That's the fleet saved. Alright, let's just name up our ships. So we'll call this the Admiral Dowd, because I like hubris. We'll call this the son of Alashare. Is Alashare?
All right. Well, I've got something somewhat approximating a 3K fleet.
I got something as well. I do.
I also have a 3K fleet if we're ready.
Yep.
All right, what do we want to do? Do we want to play
Okay.
against AI or do we just play against some people?
Ooh.
Considering how AI went last time, I would discourage you doing that.
Yeah.
Don't think it'd be good to get the living hotspur knocked out of us by the AI.
Well, let's
Yes.
let's just open up a lobby then, and we'll just get smashed by some people who've been playing the game a lot more than we have.
Yeah, especially with the build I'm running.
Wait, do you see the boondoggle of my battleship?
Oh, God.
Okie dokie. Frost Stream is once again back in action.
Yep, in. Sayedi Special Mark 2.
Where's my fleet? The doubt. All right, do you want to jump onto our side, bro?
There you go.
Just so
I
you don't
think
get
that's all right as a setup.
caught out with.
Yep.
It'll take a couple seconds for people to join.
The
I
Dow.
suppose you got a 6K.
Yeah, the missile builder is super complicated, Bacon.
Oh, Brillcrafter, you're 20 points over, buddy.
Brill, do you want to jump over to our side just so you don't get caught out when people join?
Yep, I'm on.
Cool. Oh, Razor, that ping is for me. Sorry, Razorback, that ping is for me because I'm in Australia. They are hosting the game in the UK, so the ping shouldn't be too high. All the games will show high ping for me because I'm over budget. I'm in Australia.
It's 20 points.
Why should I be changing the weapons roll, Razorback?
Naughty.
Shut up.
20 points is fine. Let's see if anyone joins.
Yes, actually.
If not, I'm happy to take the sacrifice and have an AI, and you take the crutch of having an AI on my side.
Yeah.
I am really excited for the other faction ships. They look just right up my street.
Yeah, those OSP ships do look super cool. I don't know about like the big cattle ship. It kind of looks
I was about to say, the least exciting one for me is the Axford.
Oh, hello.
It's not the Axford, it's the Limrose.
Oh,
or
it's
whatever.
Wallace again.
Oh, Tweda, are you switching sides on us?
If I join in with Wallace,
Okay, that
and
makes
I leave
sense,
the
yeah.
two of you to manage yourselves, and then we can call that game.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Do we want to play on pillars or want to play on a smaller map?
It's probably smaller map, I'll be honest, actually.
What are we thinking we want to go
There's not
for?
a lot of choice.
Yes.
Like the cliff is kind of the only one. I mean, admittedly, I've got some of the sort of mod maps, but I'm not sure.
I'd rather not play on the cliff because it's knife fighting central. Let's just stick with pillars. It's a good map.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Good luck, everybody. Oh, it didn't get to me to type out I'm very bad.
Okie dokie. And so it begins.
Good luck. But not too much luck. Like, have fun, but don't win.
I hoped you pack some PD.
Oh, I've packed PD.
I can't remember.
I have battle cruiser levels of PD. I'm gonna head in. Oh, you can hear me, but I'm gonna head into point D. Oh, one of my ships got renamed badly. That's really annoying. Should be my ship names got mixed up.
Ah. Oh wait, what? Oh god. Oh, I didn't rename my ship.
Wait, you have one ship? Oh, Razor, unfortunately, we're
I
in a game
never
right
said
now, but we'll
anything.
grab you for the next one, if you're about.
I never said anything about that.
Yes, the enemy can hear your communications, I'm
Yes.
afraid.
Waiting orders.
Or rather, no, your communications are entirely secure.
No, yes, they're completely encrypted.
Turning up the engines now.
You
So in
using
fact, I've just
NordVPN.
done a cybersecurity course. That's quite apt.
More slaves. Receiving.
Apparently someone has been going around texting employees of the company that I work at, claiming that they're
Commands on the line.
someone from the IT team.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
There's a big one going around Australia right now where you get a random number on, like, someone texting you on WhatsApp saying, "Oh, hi mum, I've lost my phone," and then they convince you that they're your kid and they're stuck and they need you to pay a bill because they can't get into their two-factor authentication to unlock their bank account, and then they just steal all your money. It's a really nasty scam.
Wow.
Receiving.
Whoa.
We are securing zone comment.
I haven't really encountered
Is
any
that-
over in.
Is that ship that you're flying there, the Karen O'Paul, is that 3,000 points worth of ship?
Yup.
Because I couldn't get that to happen with my main ship. So you must have... It must be the armament. Okay, I understand.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh god, we're about to see 3,000 points single vauxhall fleets, aren't we?
What's the... Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Lightning. Yes.
Look at this. Look at this. This is sick and twisted. Yeah, there's 4 of them.
We are securing zone
Waiting for
dagger.
your orders, Commander. Our sensors are all over the place. We hear you, Command.
The enemy secured zone eclipse.
We're underway.
We have secured zone comment.
We'll be there before you know it.
All right, we're getting...
I really should have renamed this ship the Flower. So.
the May Q is getting jammed.
And shot at.
The enemy is securing zone boxer.
Oh wait, I can't do a burn through. Oh.
Heads up. Enemy missile.
Oh, that's missiles.
Rip.
Component.
Ooh.
We have secured zone dagger.
Waiting for your
Okay, they're
orders.
down there. Note to self. Oh, they're looking onto me.
Now, it must be said, I don't know if either of you recall, but last time Frost and we did the stream, I'm fairly sure Wallace came in and was fairly effective.
Yeah, Wallace is of a group who play this game a lot. The fact that they're like a captain rank already when ranks got reset should probably point things out to us.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't even notice. I was just like, oh, Wallace. I think I remember that name.
Enemy secured zone boxer.
I'm gonna try and contest Echo.
Me.
No, I'm gonna try and contest Echo with my battleship.
Okay. I'm gonna try and over to Bravo.
Underway.
See what's over there.
My battleship is getting locked right now
We are being jammed. Waiting orders.
and is now getting jammed.
Ooh.
Roger that.
Is it at least nice jam? Maybe strawberry?
I think it's like
Good
plum.
raspberry?
Enemy radar lock detected.
Alright, I burned through, but I can't see what is locking me, so I don't have the range. Whatever is
Oh,
locking me is
contact.
outranging me. Can you give me an approximate location? Near Echo or near Bravo?
Near Echo, near Echo.
Okay, I don't see them, but they've got a lock on me.
They appeared momentarily for me. Oh, I've got track. 4479.
I still don't see them.
That's over at Bravo.
That doesn't sound good. What's Wallace saying? Oh, I've got it. I've got him.
Locking
Nice.
target.
2.
Aye, aye.
He's jamming.
Oh, no.
Jamming me again.
Standing by. Heading near now, Commander. Moving.
Oh, they're jamming me. And shooting at me.
My ship's huge slows. It's very slow.
What a bugger.
I also had it at 1/3 speed for a couple seconds there.
Aye, aye.
Oh, bastards.
Still can't see him, unfortunately. The jamming's good.
Yes.
On the move.
My burn through's just not burning through hard enough.
We're under attack. Preparing lock. We're on the move.
Whoa, those are stealthy missiles. Oh, the game just completely froze for me.
Oh.
Same.
It's all of my PD opening up on these missiles. I managed to take them all out. There's more coming in. He's so close.
Ow!
They're just coming out of nowhere.
There's internal damage.
3 just
Yeah.
got through.
Spiker.
I still can't see him. My ship's offline. That's it. I think I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Well, that was a negative user experience.
Was Wallace the
Yes.
one that specializes in waypoint missiles?
Those weren't waypoint missiles. They were fired at pretty much point blank range from a ship I can't see. The ship is just there. You can see it firing. It's just there.
And this is why I don't use radar jamming. It's just unfun for the guy against you.
Oh god, those little missiles! Ow! I'm dead.
I've got nothing left.
Craft. Abandoned ship.
I don't think we're gonna make it, Command.
Oh, okay.
I'm out of the game. I've got nothing left. His first missile barrage killed me.
Yeah, so...
It's just the ships are very slow. That's why they don't seem like they're moving a lot. It doesn't help that Frost is using a battleship, one of the slowest in the game.
Yeah. I dealt no damage because my missiles were not firing for some reason.
I didn't. I think I fired one shot and then I died.
You know what the counter is to radar that I've been told?
Hmm?
It's use multiple ships and
I-
multitask.
Yeah, I had 2
That was
corvettes.
the genuine, unironic answer that I got.
Well, the idea is the
It's
ship.
basically.
It's because radar jamming is conal. So if you have a ship outside the cone, it's not getting jammed, and it can radio the information about
Yeah.
what the radar information to the ship
Yeah.
that is being jammed. All right, I'm up to go again if someone wants to host the lobby, and we'll get Razorback in.
Okay.
It's
I'm gonna take a
such
different
bullshit
build.
radar jamming.
Well, if I... Do you want to build that build, or...
All I want to do is just fix
Have you got it ready?
the names of my fleet.
Okay, well, if we give it like 1 minute, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna go to the loo, and then
Sure.
I'll host a game, and we can go in.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I got that name wrong. I'm pretty sure it's not the Son of Alashare, but I can't remember off the top of my head what it's supposed to be. I'm probably trying to play a game that doesn't exist, unfortunately, because I want to play with battleships firing big cannons, and it's kind of very heavily missile based at the moment. But yeah, jamming is really strong. That's the idea of why I have the 2 corvettes. The corvettes are supposed to not be detected and feed me radar information, but I had them hiding behind asteroids where they didn't have line of sight on his ship, so they couldn't detect them. And those missiles just came out of nowhere. And even though my PD took out the first barrage, it wasn't able to deal with the second barrage. So my flak and my coil guns weren't able to fire because the missiles were revealed to me too close. So the only weapons I had to defend against were the Aurora and the defenders, which were just overwhelmed because I only had one defender, like such a small amount of guns able to actually fire. It worked very well against what I had built, and it probably will continue to.
Oakley. So I'll do another game, and so I'll call it Frost's Stream, and I'll put a password on there.
No,
Okay.
don't put a password on there because I want Razorback to join.
We can give Razorback the password.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
This is a stream.
I've put
Yeah,
the
that's
password
it.
in chat.
Yep.
So he should see that, and it's Frost's Stream again.
Yep.
So.
So the idea behind the flagship is it's got a powerful radar that should be able to burn through most jamming, but I think I was getting multi-jammed there. So there's like each level of jamming requires another level of burn through to get through.
You should be able to find it, Razorback, once it's all loaded.
Yeah, Razorback. The game is up. It's called Throw Stream, and the password is Kiva.
And the password is Kiva, with a capital K.
That's what I think happened. But my understanding of E-War in the game is probably a little bit behind where it is. Oh, sorry, I'm pushing to talk. Yeah, I think I got multi-jam because I was able to burn through the jamming the first time I burned through. And then the second time I tried, I couldn't burn through. The crazy thing was I had nothing on his ships. They were just completely invisible to me. Hey, Razorback, thanks for joining. All right.
Okie dokie.
Let's try this again.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Mars fanboy Razor.
You can manually target and aiming, but it's very hard to do because it's hard to do in the 3 dimensions.
Mr. Frost, are you going to be going with best buds, or would we actually
Thank you for reminding
seeing
me.
a 3K from you? The Dowd. Yokely dokely. Alright, so are we alright with pillars? Do we want to go something else? You know, we could go... Where could we go? I could really confuse the hell out of you by trying to pull us into a mod map.
I don't mind. It doesn't take too long to download them.
Yeah, as long as it isn't a mod map that makes my game.
Hey, Wallace, thanks for absolutely destroying us.
Shouldn't be. It's Cicada.
True.
Not really, Mr. Orange.
So
No.
that's not too bad. Alternatively, we can just go with pillars and we can say plonk it.
I'm chill. I'm super chill. I don't mind. Like, it might be nice to get some different terrain. Oh, we've already got a 4v4 up, a 2v2 for this one, Wallace.
You should be able to use the load mods to bring that in.
Forgot I need to press it. Oh, it's Cicada. Yeah, I know this map. We'll get you in the next one, Wallace.
This was, I think, maybe the first map from that tournament that you briefly showed.
It was. I remember.
Yes. So
that tournament is still going on, by the way.
Oh, crumbs. I imagine this latest update might cause a little bit of an upset. Not negatively, it just means that everyone has to
relearn the game.
Their builds.
Yes.
Done this map once against the AI, so
I've never played.
I'm not going to pretend that I remember how it works.
It's very similar to Pillars from what I remember. Big rocks.
Yeah, lots of asteroids. Have you got any jamming on your equipment,
Yes,
Frosty?
I do.
I have a lot of jamming.
My jammer just got wrecked in the last game very quickly. It was hiding under an asteroid and it just got obliterated.
Ah, that was your tiny little Corvette.
Yes, that was supposed to be the way of getting around getting jammed, but it didn't last long enough for that to happen.
Well, I've got some jamming equipment on mine, so as perhaps was illustrated to Mr. Crafter.
Alright, good luck.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot it was me
It's all right.
I always forget to ready up.
Ah, sorry, Wallace. We were just going to do 2v2 this time.
Yeah, I've already said to him in chat that we'll get them for the
I
next
just
game.
spotted you in the stream chat.
Yeah, I just said to them in the stream chat before that we'll get them for the next game.
What can we
Ah.
do for you, Commander?
What's the chat command again? T. Thank you.
T.
We're underway,
Yeah.
Commander.
E to talk.
Yep.
Aye, aye. We're on the way.
What can we do for you, Commander?
I'm just gonna keep.
So I suppose the question, Frost, really is what did Piotr do to upset you so much?
Why?
Because you've got the Admiral Dowd in all his glory, and then you've got the Piotr
I think
in
given
rather less glory.
given the same equipment and the same characters, Piotr would win the fight between these two ships.
Yep.
Yeah. It has Prowler engines you can equip that do reduce your profile. You can also do things like turn radio off on your ships, turn the radio off, turn comms off, so you can set your communicators to receive only rather than
Oh,
transmit,
surprise.
and also drop your radar off as well.
Don't tell me you've got jamming equipment.
No, just something my teammate is doing.
We're underway, Commander.
The new music is really good, Razorback.
Yeah, the
You're really good.
new music is great.
We are securing Zone Comet. The enemy is securing Zone
Unfortunately for me, when I've got my headset with a microphone clonked in for the Discord, my computer decides that I only get to listen to the Discord, and I don't get any audio from the game.
We're ready when you are.
So I've got a nice silence.
Missiles
We've got
incoming.
Missiles up overhead.
I'm not in a position to help intercept them right now, but I will be soon.
All right. Well,
Looks like you got them. Looks like they've got a
Yes.
missile. Maybe they've got a missile destroyer high above the map. We've got a track 9957.
Waiting orders.
yep.
Beginning jam. Underway.
Understood. We're en route. Jamming activated, Commander.
We have secured Zone Comet.
They are in range of the Dowd.
The enemy secured Zone Boxer.
New
Understood.
railguns.
Locking on. Receiving. Target acquired. We're on our way.
The Dowd is just
Dude.
preparing a firing
Stop
solution.
firing at me.
Standing by. Understood. Launching missile.
Oh, I just stupidly launched missiles at a target that's too far away.
Oh, well done.
This music's great.
Yes.
We're running out of missiles.
We're on the way, Commander. Hostile fire inbound.
Receiving.
Waiting orders.
Yeah, good luck getting missiles through, mate.
Oh, those are long-range interception missiles. I'm impressed. Thank you for the
Oh.
cover for the Piotr. Nice work. That coal gun work was great.
Yep. I've got the equipment.
I've
so-
got the equipment too. Let's protect our boys.
Standing by. Electronic warfare activated.
Jamming activated.
They're chasing down the Piotr right now.
Receiving. Aye, aye, Commander. Moving out.
That's just rude.
We're ready when you are, Commander.
Too far.
We're ready whenever you are.
Too far.
Receive.
Oh,
That is a lot of firepower. If only they would hit, because the scatter is insane.
We're ready when you are, buzzers. Dialing in, Commander.
Enjoy.
Standing by.
That is a battleship, I believe.
Electronic warfare.
Yeah, that is a battleship.
We're ready when you are,
Yep.
Commander. Buzzers are online, Commander.
Oh,
Missile away.
you're in beam range.
Oh, it's a beam battleship. Okay, let's focus it down.
Receiving. We're on our way.
The Dowd is taking railgun fire. The Dowd is taking railgun fire.
Oh, look at that, PD!
Whoa, the flak.
Yeah.
The
Still managed
Dowd,
to
the
hit
Dowd
me
has
somehow.
450mm, yeah.
what can I tell you? I'm just good at games.
I'm using them for the triple barrel is the main reason I'm using them. They can fire really nasty alpha strikes.
The enemy is securing Zone Atlas.
We're ready when you are, Commander.
Missile one.
On fire! Fires and laser!
Orders, Commander.
His is a
Lasers,
beam
lasers.
battleship. When that gets into range, we're in big trouble.
Electronic warfare access depleted, Commander.
The fire rate from the Dowd is nice.
Ow!
He's taking missile fire, which is good. Let's make sure we're still moving. We don't want to be stationary in this fight.
You are, Commander.
Do you want to pull back your ships a little bit? I'll cover them with the Dowd.
I'm pulling them.
What can we do for you, Commander? Buzzers are online, Commander.
Beginning jam.
The enemy secured Zone Atlas.
Oh, that was a nasty railgun strike I just took.
Enemy missile incoming. What can we do for you, Commander?
And I'm taking beam shots.
On. Oh, it's the Dowd! I'm going to battle short this laser into oblivion.
We've spotted an enemy missile.
Come on, Dowd.
I am tank,
We're ready
So
when
am
you
I.
are, Commander.
but I am angled.
I want to get as much fire on you as possible.
Understood. We're en route.
Short on. Off.
No damage yet.
Oh, bugger.
What can we do for you, Commander? Copy that. Beginning Igor.
Electronic warfare active.
Awaiting
Thanks for reminding me,
orders,
Lightning.
Commander.
That, do that, do that.
Missile
Okay, we're
skills
starting to take
active.
some serious damage now. This is a stupid knife fight. Ships should never be fighting at 1,000 meters.
Yep.
You're not angled anymore. Also, there's a lot of fire on your ship. Are you coming in to ram me?
Moving out, Commander.
This is exactly what I wanted, Slomes. I wasn't expecting him to take the fight, though. I've never actually seen battleships point-blank fire at each other like this before.
Yep. And... Come on.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Standing by.
The enemy has engaged.
Come on, fire those beams!
We're ready when you are, Commander.
Come on, Dad, open fire.
Warning. Module
Yes,
lost.
yes, battle shot on. Okay, he's gone.
Order received. Engaging now.
Ooh, there's an SC beam shot.
Component destroyed.
That's our first component destruction.
Detected.
What do we lose?
Oh,
Well,
the lag. Oh, I'm getting lag.
I think Razorback's launching a lot of missiles right now.
Yeah, that's it. Attaboy.
Commander, they've got a lock on us. We're ready when you are, Commander. We're on our way.
For some reason, I can't track your ship with my targeting. It's not letting me do it.
We're ready when you are.
It's because you're in the wrong position. I suspect you've got a bullseye.
Opening fire.
No, I've got a parallax.
Boom.
Received.
It's because I haven't got a lock. I'm an idiot.
We're ready when Striker detected.
Now I can do it. It's because I lost my lock. I was trying to fire the track, and it was switching to positional firing. Thanks for rolling my ship over for me. Yeah, here come the missiles. I'm really liking these coil guns.
Oh, that's a first for me.
Yeah, I've never
I
seen a
just
ram
rammed
before.
him.
He did. It didn't do any damage.
The enemy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We've got more
which
beams.
is-
We've got more beams. What do we lose? We just lost something that's taken the ship out. I think we've got an... Oh, the CIC's on fire. Minor issue, the CIC is on fire.
Yes. Bow short.
Can you lend any help against the Archangel?
I've been trying, but
Surely, it's surely taken a lot of damage by now.
Standing by. Jamming activated, Commander.
We're ready whenever you are. ECM online.
Thank you for the anti-missile support.
yes, I'm not sure how much I've got left. But
Hang on, I'm going to type something in chat.
Comlinks are back up. Orders, Commander.
heinous.
Copy that. Locking on. Commander, we're gonna need more power. Commander, moving out. Restored. Awaiting orders, Commander. Activating buzzers.
Electronic warfare activated.
Okay, we're back in action.
Oi!
But that thing I spoke to you about is still happening. You've got 30 seconds.
Oh god.
At the moment, there are 3 incredibly brave repair teams trying to stop it from happening.
Like power. Like.
They did it. The heroes.
Oh. God.
You were
damn it.
less than 20 seconds away from a reactor overload with your ship parked right next to me.
Yes, I know.
Copy that. We're en route. Enemy fire incoming.
Short.
They destroyed a module. Send it, Commander.
Once again, I've been proven the fool by worrying about trying to kill battleships with light cruisers.
It's so hard to kill a
still
battleship, isn't it? How much DC
Yeah.
do you have on your battleship?
I have a lot.
I have a lot
This
as well.
thing's just made to do this.
That's
This thing's
exactly
just
the
made to
exactly
charge in and just
the point of the Dowd as well.
Online.
yeah.
I'm slowly bringing the Dowd back to life right now.
They destroyed a module.
Well, good luck. I still have something to say about that.
Well, right now I've got good shots on your engines, which I'm really enjoying. It's a good beam low. It's lasting a long time.
Destroyed a module. Orders, Commander.
What have we got? That's none of that. Oh, we need this back online.
Repairs are complete, Commander.
Nothing else essential is offline.
They've got a target on us, Commander.
Ooh,
Activate
that's a nice
weapons.
beam.
Commander,
Ho 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 ho
missile
ho.
incoming.
We're ready whenever you are. Beginning jam.
Rude, rude. Stop firing.
I'm very happy with the Ewa here. Yeah, the support ships, it's because I put so much money into the Dowd Lightning. I could probably do with some guns on them. Oh, the jamming, you can see the jamming's working on his beam ship because he's missing. Although taking a lot of damage from these. His beams are also missing, which is nice. My guns have been pretty much on target the whole fight. He'll have done more damage to me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do we have another... No, we don't. Okay. So plant control is about to come back online, which will give us more power. I've got my magazine back online as well. Nothing else needs to be brought back online yet. Oh, actually, somebody just got knocked offline. Is the CIC offline again? I think the CIC's gone off. I had them mildly targeting for a while. My CIC's down again.
Kill it!
They blew up my ammunition.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, they're closing in for the kill. Oh.
Send it, Commander. Target lock initiated.
Dowd isn't dead yet. I don't know what you think is going on. But that's not that nice, though. I really need you to help me with these beam destroyers if you can. These keystones are cutting me apart. CIC's command and control center. It's the bridge. Without the bridge, I can't do anything.
What are you doing, gunners?
Commander? Understood.
Because you appear to be pointing your guns in the wrong direction.
Warfare activated.
Not sure if you've spotted.
Yeah, the CIC's on fire again, which means I can't do anything. Maybe having a backup CIC on this ship would be a good idea. I'm starting to think I need a backup CIC on the Dowd. It keeps catching fire.
I have literally no idea what my gunnery crews are doing, because my guns are quite literally looking in directly the opposite direction.
Oh, wow.
Oh, come on, Dowd. Come back
I
alive.
don't entirely know why. Oh, maybe it's something to do with that.
Standing by. Receiving.
We are securing zone boxer.
We're underway, Commander.
Okay, the CIC's back up. Can I get a lock? It's a question.
Comms are restored. We're locking on, Commander. Commander, moving out, Commander.
See if we can get out of here. We're starting to get into a seriously bad situation now. Let's bring all of our guns are still alive by the looks of it. Yeah. So let's bring back online our DC Central, DC Locker Large. That one, no point in that one. It's got no real track of adventures.
God, how many restores do you have on that thing?
It's a zombie.
True. Same as my ship. You should see my ship right now.
I have no restores remaining.
Yes. Nice.
Module. Orders, Commander.
We have secured
Understood.
zone boxer.
Firing now. We're underway, Commander.
Oh. No, I'm completely bingo on ammo.
Oh,
They've
no.
blown up all of my ammo reserves.
No. You got no restores to restore the ammo?
You can't restore the ammo, it's gone.
I was able to restore one of my magazines.
Oh, I'll give it a go. What do you think, chaps? Do you wanna fix the magazine?
Orders, Commander. Open
Oh, this is just incredible.
Enemy missile detected. Waiting for your orders, Commander.
On into his engines. Engines.
We'll get it done. Commander, we're under fire.
Yes, tank damage engines. I don't need you right now.
Understood. We're on our way. Copy that, Commander.
Stop it.
Oh, good shot.
These were never designed to do this.
This is exactly what this was designed to do.
True, and this as well, but goddamn.
Can you imagine? The crews could probably just jump across at each other. There's a beam turret pointed right at my ship right now, which I do not like the look of.
I'm just waiting for you to go bingo on ammo, I'll be honest.
I still have 500 rounds. That's not happening.
True. Okay.
The problem is I've only been using HG, and I think I probably should have packed some AP in case I came up against... Stop
Ooh.
jamming me. Actually, thank you for turning me.
Oh, my bottom beam turret will say hello again.
Now I've got...
I think this beam turret has been the MVP of this thing.
Look at the turret. My I can't get a... I can see the guns twitching as they're trying to get a... There we go, solution.
Yeah.
Best of luck to you. Any luck getting your guns? Oh, you've got your guns back online. Excellent.
Yeah, it is insane.
Enemy is open fire.
God, we have to penetrate sometime soon. One of us has to run out of DC. So I'm out of
Mate, I'm
resource.
energy.
The enemy is securing
So...
boxes.
I'm just waiting for one of these shots to actually penetrate. The other two ships, so I've sent the Piotr to go and cap one of the points on the map, which is what it's doing right now, and the Piotr is trying to help me, is trying to jam this guy and keep him jammed. Because he's trying to kill us. And the Son of Alashir was capping A, but it seems to be a little bit out of position, so I'm going to move him to do that.
We're underway, Commander. Enemy fire in.
That's exactly what I want to happen.
Copy that. We're en route. Target acquired. Spiker detected.
Who still has missiles this... Who still has missiles this late in the battle?
The enemy secured zone boxes.
Somehow, Razorback does.
Yep.
We're under attack.
Oh.
You're securing
Woof, that was a scary laser.
Course plotted. Component lost, Commander. We've got internal damage.
Yes.
That was actually many-headed mishaps joke. I just stole it. I need to get out of the line of sight of this beam laser.
Orders. Impossible. Orders.
We have to watch we don't lose this fight from being outcapped, which is what's
Commander.
happening right now. This duel's never gonna end. I just can't kill this battleship. Why are we not firing right now?
Understood.
We are still firing, cool.
Oh, you... Oh.
Copy that.
I've given us a heading command to point straight down so he can't shoot us in the engines again.
Hostile radar lost.
He hasn't fired at us for a while, so I think we're actually starting to do some serious damage. We still... Have I lost one of my guns? Mark 68 cannon.
Is my HE even working?
Taking hits.
Probably
Mark
not.
68 cannon. Where's my other... Oh, I've lost one of the cannons. Okay. So we're
I've
only
been
down to 2 guns, but
shootin'
shh.
and tootin'.
Exactly, Lightning.
I wish ramming did damage.
I'm very glad that it doesn't.
I wish it
Tell us
did.
what to do, Commander. Received. Repositioning.
How many guns have you lost on your battleship? Be honest. I've lost one of the Mark 68s. I only have 2 remaining.
I have lost one of my beams.
I'm guessing it's
I
the
still
top
have
beam.
that, and the railgun is still very healthy.
We're ready when you are, Commander. Aye, aye, Commander. Moving out.
Hostile lock. Moving there.
I'm really glad I took that second magazine.
We're on our way.
This is such a stupid fight now. For some reason, the bigger the gun, the less accurate it is in this game. That's just the way they've worked it out.
Wait, stop it.
I have to say, I've had a lot of time to fire at you without being fired back at for this little part of the engagement.
Yeah. You've knocked out the gun that would be firing at you.
Yeah, I thought it was that rear beam turret that was down.
Yeah, that was really good luck.
Ooh, look at some penetration
Well,
there.
I mean, you have been firing at each other for quite some time.
Yes.
That gun went off.
Yeah.
We're on our way. Copy that. We're en route. We're ready, Commander.
The blinky light, yeah, the Piotr is about to go boom, actually. That's a... Oh my god, you just gave me a great idea. Where's the nearest enemy ship?
We're on the move.
So the Piotr is about to go boom. If we're lucky, we can get it to fly close to an enemy, but it's probably not going to happen.
Hostile fire inbound.
Underway.
Oh, that just missed.
Tell us what to do, Commander.
The Piotr's going boom in 50 seconds. We need to get away from this ship here. We can't let the NRS get too close to us. Yeah, great work with your Vauxhall fleet, by the way. You've kept those beam destroyers off my back for the entire fight.
Yeah, I have been
Yeah.
trying.
Underway.
Also, I have a surprise inbound.
Oh no.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Oh, you've loaded up that little thing with just a missile, haven't you?
They've already fired all their missiles.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Oh look at
God.
620, look at 620, look at 6002. Tachi, Godspeed.
Oh god.
It's only 1,000 meters away. Oh!
Oh. Oh. Oh god.
That might have been a slight war crime.
Moving out, Commander. Copy.
All's fair in love and war.
Dialing in, Commander. Module lost. Standing by. Moving out, Commander.
We need to stay above him because his beam laser's on the bottom.
We are securing zone box.
Oh. Yeah, both of them are.
I'm sure they've been a bit scorched. Would your ship just die?
Scorched.
Can the Archangel please just die?
It's an Archangel, mate. It won't die. That's why I named it the Archangel. Because it will not die.
We're underway, Commander.
He's bringing
I'll
the
be
beam.
honest, I'm tempted to just set my reactor to just go critical.
After the battle that crew has gone through for you.
Opponent lost.
Yeah.
Acquiring target. Locking on. Opponent lost, Commander.
Ah.
The Dowd is going down now.
Aros is coming.
Now the Inaris is here. I'm hoping I can take out the beam laser on the Inaris, because it's really easy to take out Keenstone's beam laser by firing straight at the spinal mount.
Oh, well, I finally marked something as dead.
Thank you very much. I think I got the beam laser.
No, don't fire at them.
Oh, that's an RPF round. You know you're firing RPF rounds?
Yeah? I've got everything on here. I'm trying to help you, still.
Is that all you've got left in your magazines?
I've got AP and HE, but HE is
That's a good point.
bracket, and you know,
When
HE
you stop
RPF
that
has the
lagging my
chance of annoying
game?
you.
Yeah, keep doing it.
Lagging my
Lag his game out.
game.
Lag his game out.
No, don't lag my game out. Oh, nice hits.
Course plotted.
I'm so impressed with this battleship.
Nice.
Been routinely running around trying to catch the points so that we don't immediately drop our
That's what I'm
points.
trying to do with the Son of Alashir.
It's a serious game of ring around the roses here.
On our way.
Bad news.
Ooh.
The down is offline.
resource.
Might have a small CSI issue that we're just fixing right now.
Securing Zone Atlas.
Wait, you still have restores?
Sure. Negative.
And we're back online.
Oh, I got your CIC.
Understood. We're on our way.
Ah.
Send it, Commander. Negative, Commander.
I might not have any guns left is the problem.
Back online.
No, I've got one gun.
Orders, Commander.
Yeah, the 450s are disappointing, aren't they? I feel like they should just absolutely blast things away at close range, but if you wonder that, you really need beam lasers. Looks like we've managed to chase the Tashi off. Looks like you've chased the Tashi off. Thank you very much for the assist. I'm going to try and ambush it in a second once I get away from his stupid battleship.
Understood. We're on our way.
We have secured Zone Atlas.
Frankly, I'm surprised how well my ships are doing.
I'm surprised at how well everybody's ships are doing. This is the type of battle I've always wanted to have in this game.
Yeah. Yes. True, going for any victory is a good idea.
Initiated.
The enemy is securing Zone Boxer.
Targeting hostile.
Hello.
We're on our way.
Well, that's very rude.
That's okay. I'm gonna be rude back in a second.
Oh, I see you.
Target lock initiated. Attempting lock on. Target acquired.
Hello, friend.
Yes, I see you.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, there's a... Oh. Well done.
That was a shame that those first two shots missed.
They're locking onto us, Commander. Receiving. Understood. Jamming engaged.
Okay.
Tell us what to do, Commander. The enemy has engaged. Commander, we lost a module.
Damn it.
Yes.
That's bad. That's very bad.
What did you do? Oh, yes! Yes!
CIC is on fire again. It's not dead.
Yes!
I still have repair teams. What do you have left what do you have left in your ships? Anything?
I still have a rail gun with 470-year-old rounds, so...
Come on, repair team. Bring that CIC back online.
Oh, God, where? Sirocco? Okay.
Oh no!
Well, I was almost... Well, some of my vessels were behind a rock. So, we're mostly
We're
still
back in
online.
action!
Oh, you died.
I can't manually fire, no. I need to have... the problem is my CIC and my generators keep going offline. They're all I've got left. I don't think this Inaros has much left either, though, because it's not firing very much.
Yes.
I could detonate my ship right now. And I just shot the CIC! Yes! I could detonate my ship right now and take both of these ships out, but I'm not going to do that to the crew.
Target acquired. Enemy has engaged.
I've been playing plenty of War Thunder, so I've been practicing my pilot snipes.
Oh, God, don't start.
No. By practicing, I mean I get pilot sniped constantly.
Oh, and the
We're
engines.
ready, Commander. Receiving. Understood. We're en route. We're ready, Commander. Understood. Engaging the enemy. Received. Repositioning.
The enemy is securing Zone Atlas.
What's the status on the Son of Al-Ashir? Can it go for the Charlie point? I'm guessing it's pretty much dead.
Nope.
Oh,
It can go for Charlie.
We're underway, Commander. Understood. We're en route. Receiving.
I was getting it to try and jam the Archangel.
Acquiring enemy has engaged. Understood. Opening fire.
Oh,
We're on our way.
hello. No, stop shooting at me.
Acquiring target.
I see the Inaros turning to fire.
Yeah, shoot at me! Shoot at me! Shoot at me!
Awaiting orders. Ammo reserves are almost gone.
You shall not get a shot.
The enemy has
Ah.
engaged.
He's currently traveling at 52 meters per second. I'd be really surprised if you can track him.
I have battle short.
He's also jamming you.
Nope.
Receiving.
Oh, no.
Attempting
Oh.
lock on. Target acquired.
Oh, Razorback just surrendered.
Awaiting orders, Commander.
Yeah, you CIC sniped
Ready,
him.
Commander.
Oh.
We're on our way.
Okay, chaps, you can stop firing the guns now.
We've just got to kill this Solomon.
Alright, I'm coming around.
I still have 380 shells.
I've got...
Well played, Razorback. That was a really fun game.
438, 250 AP,
Ooh.
so...
I may have just rammed a life pod accidentally.
That's very rude.
That's definitely a war crime.
Yay, we're firing again. I don't have AP on the 450s. I've only got
Now
HE
to
on the
sink
350s.
Bismarck.
I thought that escape pod was heading for my ship for a second there. Trying to board me. We've got Alpha, Beta, and Charlie.
Yeah, so we'll win on points.
Yeah.
Understood, and we're on
Only one of the main engines on my little reins is still working.
moving out. Moving out, Commander.
Yay, thank you for the support. CIC's down again. Do you have any AP left at all?
Oh yeah, I've got plenty of AP.
Nice.
I've been mostly using HE.
no.
I've got 400 odd shells of AP. I've got some HE RPF if you'd like.
Just keep it in with AP. The son of Alcea is on
Alright.
its way to jam him.
Receiving.
I can do that.
Understood. Jamming engaged.
And we'll get our CIC working again in a couple of minutes on the Dowd. Reactor's about to come back online.
Oh my god, I've just looked at your stream and seen the state of the Dowd.
What a zombie, right? It's on screen right
Yes. Good god.
now. Do you know what's crazy?
Oh, hello.
There's still 300 of the 352 crew alive.
Oh, wow.
They are panicked, but they're doing pretty well. I have 48 destroyed components, apparently. My damage control teams are trying to bring the CIC back online.
I have 39 destroyed components. So...
Yeah, many-headed mishaps just describe the ship as a bridge, a gun, 300 people, and a big pile of rubble. But guess what? Oh no, I've lost my ammo.
Yes! Yes!
I have no ammo left.
Yes! Yes!
That's
Yes!
so sad. What can I do?
Don't you dare.
Copy that. We're en route.
Oh no. Ah, damn. Got down another bracket.
How do I give the order to explode my ship? I know how to evacuate ships. But how do I give the order to detonate my
Hello,
ship?
Razor.
We're ready when you are, Commander.
What is the reactor? Yeah. How
Am
do
I right
I
in saying
how do
you
I
have no more ammo?
how do I blow my ship?
I might have a few rounds left.
I was
But-
talking to Frost.
How do I order my ship to self-destruct?
Understood. We're en route.
Those
Okay,
are,
now that I'm not, I know that you're going to do that. I am not going to shoot at you.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you, you've got about 10 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
I'm ordering an
But I mean, if
evacuation.
I take them out.
This is the bridge. All hands, banded ship.
Alright, well there goes my point defense. And there goes you.
Hmm?
Oh, no.
It's
Oh no!
I'm not sure.
Oh no! I knew that was coming.
I
I knew that was coming. God damn it!
I at least ordered an abandoned ship.
Where's the bloody abandoned ship button?
It's in the repair menu. There's a picture of a person with arrows coming out of them
Yeah.
on the left hand side. You got to hold it down for 3 seconds.
Yeah, yeah. But that doesn't look like it's going to explode now.
I'm so sad that the Dowd is dead. What a legendary ship. Also, I don't see any escape pods coming off it, which has me. Oh, there they go. Now the escape pods are leaving. There's the Mark Sayedi escape pod, the first one out. Long live the Dowd. So the next ship will be the Dowd 2. 2 escape pods,
Yeah.
3 escape pods, 4 escape pods, 5 escape pods. Don't you dare fire at the life pods.
No, I'm not going to fire at the lifeboats. No, I'm not. I'm not that kind of person.
Good. Oh, that was this has been.
Well,
This
they're
has been.
about to be blown to smithereens anyway.
No.
Damn you! I'm alive! I'm alive!
Some of the lifeboats are still alive as well. Not all of them. How is your ship still alive? I can't believe the Dow died first. It's because I needed magazines of ammo. I think the Dow.
I think I managed to just get behind a rock.
I think the Dow needs to be rebuilt as a beam battleship. I can't believe you still have a beam laser.
We're ready when you are, Commander. Understood. We're en route. Copy that. Beginning EWAR.
Alright, I'm jamming him again. He doesn't have very much time until the battle's over though.
I should have put a timer on here.
Yes! He's refusing to surrender.
Yeah, I'm not going to surrender.
I
That's
don't
my
know
motto,
how
never
on
surrender.
earth
Right.
that battleship is still going.
I can't believe both the battleships lasted so long.
The battleships
cannons seem to be
are
pretty anemic.
ludicrously powerful. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
the reactor detonated right next to
No,
you.
I
and it's
managed to
literally
get just
nothing.
behind a rock. I did.
It's frustrating because it would have blown you to absolute smithereens, but they managed to stop the first reactor explosion.
Damn them for repairing the ship.
Yeah, that was quite unhelpful. I would have told them to abandon ship, but I didn't have CIC control.
Is the clear raid dead?
No.
Fudge.
You should probably get that ship moving if you can.
Well, I am trying.
We're underway, Commander. Copy that. Beginning EWAR.
I'm jamming him as much as I can, which is why he's failing to. No, stop hitting me.
Yes, I will
Yes,
do your
hit
best to avoid.
him. Hit him. That was close.
Moving out, Commander.
Almost got it.
Ah.
Standing by. Jamming activated, Commander.
You're not going to hit it now. It's at speed. None of this is hitting.
Warning.
Yeah,
Enemy
you didn't
launch
hit.
detected.
Damn.
I mean, he is on fire, and I don't have a deep damage control team, so he
Just a
will.
matter of
Stop moving towards
time, which
me.
I don't have.
988.
Ah.
The clear raid is in big trouble. Razorback, that was a
Yeah.
really fun game. Thank you so much for playing.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh.
Oh,
GG,
God,
well
we-
played.
Just about managed that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's exactly what I wanted out of a battleship fight.
Yes.
That was
And
a really
bonk.
tight game.
And I just bonked you as well.
Yes, that's exactly it, Menhid. We have
Yeah.
now won the
Guns on
game.
This thing, you know.
And I've still got
Remarkably.
rail ammo for days and beams for days.
See, I always thought the beam laser
Look at
turrets
my
were more
damage.
anemic.
Look at my ship.
Wow, you both received almost the same amount of
Yeah.
damage.
And I dealt way more.
Oh my god.
That tells me that the Admiral Dowd actually did a better job. of keeping itself alive.
No, you
I mean-
died.
You didn't actually, because you repaired 2,868.
Oh, he repaired.
whereas
He repaired
Brill-
4,000. Wow.
Mind you, I'm pretty pleased with my light
I repaired
cruisers.
more damage.
Yeah, your lights.
They did more damage.
Yeah. That's what really disappoints me about the 450mm cannons, because they were firing non-stop for that entire battle.
Yeah.
And what have you got on the clear raid and the arced piece? Mark 64. Is it the Mark 64s?
Yeah, they're the Mark 64s. Let me bring it up so I can see what on earth I'm prattling about.
Oh, so the inner os did a lot of work for a keystone that did
Yeah.
10,000 damage. That's really nice.
Yeah.
So I think the Dowd needs to be reconfigured as a beam battleship to do
Yeah.
to
I am
really do
showing you the
damage.
power of the lasers.
The 2-beam 1 railgun is an interesting choice.
Yeah. I the reason I chose the railgun, it gives me the ability to poke at longer ranges.
One thing I would also say, it's a long time ago now, but the Dowd did a really good job of protecting itself against missiles for that whole fight.
True. And, well, no. Did you see the amount of PD I did? I have an insane amount of PD on that thing.
But it still didn't help you. Well, it did help you, but you still
A
got
lot.
hit by a bunch of the lightnings. I think because I've got 3 Mark 64 cannons, and then I've got a bunch of lightning missiles. But
Tweda
I
did defend me from a lot
mainly
of missiles,
put
they
a
did.
bunch of chaff decoys on the ship, which,
Mhm.
looking at what happened, basically turned out to be a waste.
Ugh.
Yeah, because I had all stone walls, which is basically just wall of flak. So,
Yes, and even with those 24 missiles, I did manage to do a little bit of knocking against you, but
Yeah.
those are more designed for. I think they've got like a 10k range, so they're more designed for like long range pummeling. So
Yeah.
I think really I probably could have jumped off a bunch of the chaff decoys and placed some stronger, hardier missiles against it, which
Yeah.
might have helped with dealing with you. Maybe some torpedoes.
Yeah. That was still
well,
a really,
I'm
I-
going
really
to
fun
have to
I
fight.
think we all
bed
went-
'cause
I'm gonna
it
have to head
is
off too, yeah.
midnight for me.
Have a great one,
It's
everybody.
1:15
Midnight.
midnight for me as well.
All
Same
right,
here.
I'll catch you guys later.
Midnight.
Ciao.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Ciao.
good
Thank you
evening.
so much for the games.
Yeah,
That was really
see
good
ya.
fun.
Thanks for the fun.
See ya.
Night.
And Stream, thank you so much for joining in. I know that there was some pretty that game where my battleship died instantly wasn't particularly fun, but that last game was really, really good fun. So thank you all for joining me for it. We'll get some more High Fleet stuff out this week, and I hope you all have a really good, awesome Razorback. I'm really excited to hear that, and I'm up for more games. This was a lot of fun. This was a really great game. To be honest, Lightning Dragon, I didn't actually do that much damage or tanking in the end. It just seems that the 450mm guns just aren't good enough. If I'd had beam lasers, that probably would have gone very differently. But for now, thank you all for watching. I am going to get my day started because it's now 9 AM, and I will catch you all later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. See you later. Ciao. Very sad Lightning Dragon, 100%. I'm really disappointed with the 450mm because I love the big guns. Yeah, exactly. I tanked while TRM did all the work.